the wrong... That's not it.
Yep. This is... Uh-huh.
Well. Shit.
The captions are on.
Yeah, that's peculiar.
That's good.
It's on the Orvigo one.
Yeah, it sure is.
All right,
Hello.
well, hi. Yeah.
I hope Don unmuted us. That's good.
The little victories.
Yeah, right. Don's gonna go fix whatever the fuck he fucked up. I don't know how he did it, or whether or not it even is genuinely his fault. There you go. Nope, you lost it.
He's saying something.
It's not supposed to be on that one. What are you on? Are you on main or table?
Main.
Main. He's on main, Don. The avenue. Where does he go?
Take the next left.
Yeah. Trying to get to 4th Street, Don. Well, continue. It will take me a few minutes. All right, so I guess since Don's dead, effectively, we're not great RPG, and we do Dungeons and Dragons and shit, and I have to do the intro today, which sucks. Don usually sits there. We'll go around now, because fuck it.
I'm Sarah. I'm playing Chessa.
There you go. I'm John. I play Olaf in this thing.
I'm Glenn, and I play Crom.
I'm Jolly Play Minerva.
I'm Mike. I play Stalk.
I'm DJ. I'm the DM, and usually I'm hiding, but today it's Don. Don is hiding.
Don's hiding. He
Don's
took your
currently
job.
hiding. Yep.
There can only be one hiding.
Don
stole
got
my
me late
bag.
to the stream this evening.
Yeah, Don
He's
plays
picking
much
up
better.
meatball subs.
I don't know if this is much better.
It's like we're in a
It's just
natural cavern.
Eternal darkness, yeah.
I mean, this is kind of what all your characters see, with the exception of
So
Olaf.
Don turned the lights out.
I have dark vision.
Everyone has dark vision.
Yeah.
Fair.
Just Olaf sees.
Oh.
Woo!
I always default to you because you have the furthest. That's...
I do.
Stalk? Or no,
No,
you're
I'm
90.
120. He's 90.
It's not a darkness measuring competition, okay?
But if
Could
it
be.
was, I'd be in second.
Yeah, right? Just saying. And then it would be a terrible tie for 3rd because losers,
I
but
think
it's
everyone
fine.
else.
It's only 2 really matter.
Not a part
Oh!
of that.
Oh!
Oh my god! Really, really good, Don. I'm glad that, like...
What is happening?
Dude, I don't remotely know.
Do we need to take, like, a proper break?
No, Don's just, fiddling.
Well, while you guys
Just
are...
like redo it.
Yep,
That's
yeah.
what that
He's gonna
sounds-
completely
All right,
redo the layout.
Now drop the next one in and make it do the DVD screensaver thing.
Have it be like a PowerPoint thing where it spins in like a slide?
You can do that. It's just awful.
Flip us all upside down.
Star White!
So I guess I can do the
Yeah,
recap
do the
real
recap.
quick. Unfortunately, the recap for this week is very quick. You killed 2 Fomorians. Olaf drowned 1. There was then a super intense I don't know the word for it.
I heard soup or intense.
That's what I said.
Soup intense.
There's a
Breathtaking one might say.
a rescue effort for Olaf as the rest of the party saw him just kind of like...
Ah, yes, where everyone's wits were very well used.
Big brains, nothing but big brains.
I'm so mad.
So logical.
It was very fun. They eventually did save Olaf from drowning. And,
Finally realized we could dash.
Yep.
Yep.
Spell slots don't need those. Just throw that in the trash, why don't we?
Just yeet away this cure wound on the drowning man.
Yeah.
He's still drowning.
Yeah, it's fine. I know.
Oops.
I thought it was cured drowning, that's why.
It's drowning, not a wound.
Improved
So
drowning.
that happened. You killed the Fomorians. After the one on land died, everyone kind of teamed up on the one in the water. He died pretty quickly afterward, and then just kept floating on down the river to wherever that goes. No one really knows.
That's fine.
After that, you guys just kind of hung out around the... Sarah, you're big again. Oh, it's the table.
Oh.
Ah!
Hello.
Don't look at me.
Whee! Thanks for coming to D&D, I'm the
So good at D&D, man.
Following that, y'all kind of settled in next to this river and took a short rest. I almost said long again.
Dude, if you
He says
really
it,
want to
he
give us
wants
the
to.
long,
I feel
You
like
insist.
like...
I would not mind a long
you
rest.
I would
said
love a long
long
rest.
rest.
Let's
Second
use the
time.
Fomorian corpse as a boat and find out where the river goes.
Yeah, no, I can canoe this one out.
We have a boat!
We do have a boat.
Wow.
Did we bring it with us?
Yeah,
It's
it's
with us
always with
always.
us.
It's
I wasn't
fucking-
gonna say it, but I mean,
I want to use the corpse as a boat. You guys can use the
Good
rope.
nap
Yeah,
on
like-
a boat.
Why don't we put the corpses
You
on
tie
top
the-
of the
yeah.
box
Or
and
you tie
then
it to
summon the
it.
boat to see how far
sheer
they go?
panic in DJ's eyes. We have a boat. Oh no! Where does the river go?
I forgot about the boat.
There's only one way for us all to find out.
Wait, he didn't
What a wonderful game for everyone.
So hear me out.
Do a handstand.
This is extreme DMing.
Ooh. This is an intense roller coaster, dude. There you go.
Alright, so hear me out. We take the corpse, we put the box for the boat underneath of it, summon the boat, and see how far the corpse will go.
Yeet.
Yeet the corpse.
Put the box into its mouth and then summon the boat and see if it explodes.
Ooh.
You could sleep in the boat.
Could sleep in the boat.
Or if it's like the boat.
100% sleep in the boat.
Yeah.
Could totally
Smash
sleep in the boat.
option.
Just summon it in a dark corner.
Get ahead. Get ahead.
Who put this boat in?
We live here now.
Let me just Google this quick stat block for the thing that I've already put here.
Dude, that's fine.
Can it withstand
Yeah, can it
boat
break a
damage?
Well, it exists in water in a cave, so I'll let you use your imagination.
We've
Who
got
said the boat is in
Floridians
water?
as
Whoa, whoa,
Yeah, the
we
boat's
didn't say
in boat's in the corner of the room.
boats on land
Shit, you're right. I didn't
Land
consider
boat,
that.
dude.
in a tunnel.
So we throw the box at the guy, say the command word, and let him get crushed by a schooner.
We use the Floridians to perch the boat up so it's sitting upright.
Ooh, yeah,
and
like
then we
stilts.
sleep. Yeah. And then we sleep on it.
Stilt boat.
You are more than welcome to try to take a long rest wherever you'd like.
Challenge accepted. Good night.
The boat sounds pretty safe.
I actually feel comfortable on the
Safe.
boat. It might not work, but
They
it at
might
least
see the
sounds
boat and go,
realistic
that's
to me.
weird,
right?
and then keep walking.
I
When
think
did
it's
that
about
begin?
as dangerous as continuing without a long rest.
Yeah, that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, normally
Well,
I don't like
the unfortunate-
napping in dungeons, but the boat.
The unfortunate part is you don't get the benefits of a long rest until you complete it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so if we get disturbed, then
Yeah, you get disturbed for like
This party's
2 hours,
Mhm.
right?
Let's go
Very
back to
disturbed.
Naxi.
I miss that place.
Too. I miss the comfy beds.
Right?
Go back. Let's find out.
Let's go. All right, guys.
What's
fuck
been
this place.
happening in the
Alright, get in the
Naxxi
boat. We're going over
Yeah.
here.
Maybe the river goes to the next.
Yeah,
Wouldn't that be nice?
Olaf,
The lifted land in the middle of the
Can
ocean.
Olaf
How
carry
did
a
this river
Floridian?
lead us here?
Probably.
Because I think that would just be really funny. Is like we'll
Can you
just
carry
tow
the
the
boat?
Fomorian behind the boat as we sail upstream.
I was gonna use him as an anchor.
No, we can go water skiing on him.
Ooh, that'd be fun.
Thank you.
I have rope.
I like the thought of that just not actually being connected to the water skis at all. We can go water skiing. That's great. I have rope. Yeah.
So just a couple of things to pick up on from the last week that I want to make sure we remember.
Yeah. Big ass room.
Big ass room, very large room. You have not seen the extent of it quite yet. So it extends out past into darkness 120 feet. Stalk has gone at least somewhat around the room. Still hasn't, can't see to the other side. So really, there's a portion in the center of this room where you're just kind of unable to see into the center. You're currently near a drawbridge. I didn't set up the mini-map because we're not going to be here long enough for it to matter. There's a single drawbridge, straight up and down. It's just one solid bridge. It's pointed straight up. You can see that there's ropes that are tied to the far end that's at the highest point that are draping down. I'm gesturing with my arms. And they're just kind of hanging there. The river flows into darkness in both directions. Ahead of you there's darkness, behind you there's darkness, above you there's darkness.
Dark. Good place to rest.
Right? It's
I'm feeling
just
sleepy.
something about it.
Is there a nightlight?
A nightlight?
Yes.
No. Oh, no,
It's
no.
off the lightning bugs.
Hey, we do have a nightlight.
I do. My lightning
Do you
bug
have
is
alarm
currently on-
prepared as a spell?
I have light as a cantrip. I can use on
Cast
something.
enlarge on the bug.
I can't cast anything.
Thought.
Me neither.
I can go back and get my ever-smoking bottle. We can manifest the boat. The boat will be enshrouded in darkness.
Ghost ship.
We're a ghost ship.
I think
The odds of anything attacking the ghost ship in a dark corner, in a dark room, pretty low.
Go back to get it from where?
It's in the mine upstairs.
It's front of the the mine where the
that's right.
flail
It's
snail
I mean, if
corpse
we're
Concealing
going
our
all the way
snail.
up there, we might as well just head back into town, take a rest, and then come back.
I think
We don't know if
we
these
were
things are
still
going to
concerned
come
if the
back.
dungeon resets, right?
Mhm.
That was one of the
Mm-hmm.
hypotheses.
I mean, did we have a long rest before we got into this dungeon, though?
Mm-hmm.
Big brain.
did?
How big is the hole?
Well, we had slept before.
The hole to in
The
the
roof.
in the mine.
About 7 feet in diameter.
We
Felt
take
like-
two
Like a
flail
flail snail
snails
shell.
and cap it. It's anti-magic. Anything trying to come out that is magic is not gonna.
Did we establish that the shells remain anti-magic after the death of the snails?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I gave you that with the negative magic energy. They were.
And we put the boat on top of the snail so that nothing can push them out of the way.
Mm.
And then you just lose your boat forever.
Mm.
That's too much of a risk. We need that boat.
I
Mm-hmm.
like the boat.
I do like the boat,
Mm.
but half of that I need.
The flail snail shells, I could just sleep on them. Like a beautiful spiky bed.
We're in them.
Or I could
I
just
mean-
become a hermit crab.
Tis I, Olaf the Evergreen.
Olaf has emerged victorious!
Be good because you don't usually use magic either. It's just like armor.
Yeah, no, I mean, they totally can be made into armor, I know that. But can I wear the flail snail shell? And crawl?
It's movement speed. And
Just fight
slugging
prone
around.
all the time.
Yeah, dude, just bop knees.
Olaf, what has happened to you? I am not Olaf anymore.
Snow
If you
Call
Olaf.
me
get like a couple
Gary.
of sites, you can just.
Ooh, yeah, just cut some Achilles tendons out.
Pair of garden
Oh my
shears.
god, could you imagine my enormous axe just out from the snail shell? Just like cleaving
my
your feet
ankles.
off.
My ankles.
You just have a razor scooter. And you just spin it real fast.
Oh my god, we need a gangplank and some wheels. And we can make a razor scooter.
I thought
We
you were
have a
mentioning a skateboard. I'm like, I mean, I guess that would
You
be
just
fun.
sharpen the edges of that scooter.
Oh.
Alternatively, get a plank, get some wheels, put the snail shell on the wheels. We have a Flintstones car now.
Ooh, and it's magic immune.
It's magic immune.
So we can just hell spawn drive our way through this entire thing.
All right, hear
Just
me
get a
out.
stick and just push ourselves along.
Snail shell in the water. You flip it upside
What was
down.
that?
I shoot flames out of my hands as a speedboat. And it's magic resistant.
Very quick car. I like the improvising. Or we just go to death and glory.
We seduce the monsters.
Yeah,
Find
I mean,
our love matches.
have you seen Crom?
We don't.
I look terrible.
Yeah, we do need to deal with that.
Yeah, that needs to be
That
dealt
is
with.
something I did forget about. He's all lumpy. And
That was
I'm all
Weird
lumpy
looking.
and in pain.
yeah.
Thank you for reminding me. That was one of the other things I
You're
wanted to
just over
remind
here
you of.
whelping while we're like shooting the
It's like
shit.
lumpy with one big eye, and we're just like, let's just keep going. He's probably fine.
I'm in pain
Nothing's
and
wrong with
crying.
I do
So-
have Crom cursed.
Yeah.
Crom currently has disadvantage on all ability checks and saving throws, as well as any attacks made on based on strength or dex.
That's fine.
So
I
all
have
of
no
them.
spell slots either.
It's fine.
You're,
You got your wild shapes back on the
You got one shoulder that's like pinned to your
You could be a
ear.
monkey.
If I remember right, you've got like a really lumpy, warpy head. Warpy head. It just all over.
Now we're good.
Nice.
We had fun.
This is the mysterious Don that you've only seen on.
He's back from picking up
legends are
meatball
true.
subs.
No, I don't exist.
He plays
But-
Flint.
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
So as of right now, y'all are taking your short rest. Stalk was
What was
looking for a way of lowering the drawbridge. I said short. I said short. Chessa was casting or ritual casting detect magic to see if she could determine what was going on with Crom.
Can she determine what's going on with Crom?
You can determine that Crom is cursed.
That's good.
I believe it is a magic curse. Let me just double check.
It is cursed.
Eat these curses.
Because if it's a magic curse, I would say you'd be aware of it. Magical deformities. Yep. So he pops up on your detect magic as that dude's cursed with some magic stuff.
He pops up as super ugly.
Yep. And you look at him and you see, his current state, and he doesn't look great. He looks pretty cursed. In terms of finding a way to lower the drawbridge, I'll say you kind of like, walk around the extent of it and you look and there's nothing that clearly stands out as like, a lever or anything like that. I described it previously, just like 10 minutes ago. There's like one big piece of wood that looks like a bridge with ropes that are tied to the opposite end and draping down towards the ground. I'll say at the bottom where it sits, we're at the river where its base is, where it's standing up from. You can see that's slightly indented into the ground, probably about, 6 inches or so.
Okay.
So how's everybody feeling?
Good as new.
I'm just crying.
Dog's crying.
This one's fine.
Been better, but alive. So good as new.
Damn it.
I feel very weak. I just feel okay, but not as strong as I used to be.
Emotionally.
Yes. Like I'm on the verge of a breakdown. I'm just feeling really vulnerable. I'm overwhelmed right now.
I have a temporary hit point. I don't know where it came from.
Well, while y'all discuss, let me go to the bathroom.
Very good.
Should have done that before, but...
You're fine. Well,
Crom, are you able to speak?
That one looks bad.
Yes.
yes, know anything about concluding stuff like that?
No, even if I did, I couldn't right now. But
Cursed?
cursed, magical. The shells, perhaps, could help. If we could
Like,
get
hit
that.
him with them?
Throw him at the shell.
It's possible if we could make like a poultice.
Ooh,
Or
Crom
potion.
Casino.
Not me.
Damn.
Out of the shells.
Well, that's Gar Crom, you know what I mean?
I got escargot.
I gotta ask Gar.
We could ask Zogelthar if he knows anything about curses.
Sure, I'll probably again ask for our souls in exchange, which I'm always
Probably.
willing to do.
Sure.
Clams.
Really good for seafood right now.
Anyone else hungry?
Yes.
I mean, if you all are desperately in need of a good long nap, I don't mind staying awake.
The problem is if we go to sleep,
Yeah.
everything's going to
You,
Huh.
come
I
back.
think you could use a nap as well.
No, not remotely. I'm as fit as ever.
It's not something that's going to be very, very safe, but I can assure that possibly if anything comes over the bridge, we would probably hear it. And that's where it seems that all of the bad things up there were coming from, was down here.
Very good.
So if we find a way to stop things from traveling past us back up into the mine,
We have the boat.
we do.
Boat to block the tunnel back. And we simply need to deal with the drawbridge ahead, and if you have some kind of alarm or other way of keeping watch over it.
I have nothing.
Very good. I can sit on the bridge. If anything comes, I can yell for you all to wake up.
I actually might have an idea for something. I'm gonna take out one of my cloaks out of my bag,
Sure.
and I'm gonna start unraveling it
Okay.
to get a nice long piece of thread. Really long piece of thread.
Do you want to make a Fomorian scarecrow?
No. Not
So-
yet. Damn it! Not yet.
Little marionette.
So you're gonna actually try to like de-thread it into one.
Spool.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be all in one piece. I'll tie it off if I need to be. I'm just trying to get a big long piece of thin rope from it.
Sure. Yeah, you're able to shred it down to.
Cool.
I reach in my
Olaf?
bag and go, do you want the rope instead?
No,
Okay.
the thread's smaller and
I
harder to
suck.
see in the dark.
Let's go fuck myself, I guess.
Olaf, can you go get me some small bones from one of them?
They were very large.
Maybe finger
A toe?
bones?
I was thinking I could possibly crush out the legs or something.
Teeth?
You
would
guys
work.
did stab the shit out of the one legs.
I bit him.
Sure. Yeah, I'll go cleave the hands off of the Fomorian that existed on land.
Yeah, you just chop his hands off.
Just ferry these back. Look,
You're wearing
Okay.
I've got mittens now. This was a great idea, Crumb. Bonk.
So I don't need the meat, I just need the bones.
Does anyone need the meat?
No.
Not particularly hungry.
Damn.
Your bug, perhaps? He might be hungry.
I gave him some ration earlier today, but he might be later.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, I'll see if he'll eat it. I think we established it was carnivorous, right? Because I've been giving it ration.
Carnivorous lightning bug.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you drop a little bit of the Fomorian hand meat in there.
Yeah, I'll de-flesh.
Debone.
Yeah.
Sure.
So I'll be
See if I
making
can
my-
twist them and crack them like delicious ribs.
Just a floppy, boneless hand.
Dude, afterwards, it's like gummy.
tie a rope to the hand,
Oh.
wet it, swing it around, throw it into the sticks.
That's all I want to thank you.
So once I get my bones and I have my thread, I'm going to tie my bones to my thread, and I'm gonna fashion a old school braided cable alarm.
Okay.
If anybody walks past it, we'll hear the bones jingling together, Skyrim style.
Sure. Go ahead. Make a
Bone hand.
I'm not even sure. I guess
Survival?
I'm gonna say an intelligence check to be able to accurately place it. What does that be?
Just because you get disadvantage on all these things.
Uh-huh.
Be fine.
2 nat 20s! Actually, no, it says 16 and then 18.
Well, dang it.
So
15.
15. Yeah, it's, yeah, all right, fair enough. Yeah, you're able to tie up together. You know,
My
a nice-
hubris!
It takes more. I mean, you can break the bones into multiple pieces. You put it to where it's just lightly touching the cave floor, so that way, as it, you know, if it were to move down, it would clunk, 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 clunk all over the cave floor. How big of a perimeter are you building?
How big do we need?
I mean, I think the drawbridge should suffice.
That's what I
Anything
was
that
thinking.
attempts to go through the water should splish splash take a bath before it gets to us.
We'll hear it.
Yes.
I highly doubt they're going to ford the river anyway.
Yes. Flint is very good with water.
Yes.
Makes a little top hat.
Like the WB frog.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I
Yes.
pictured
Yeah,
so.
basically, I'm gonna say that it is the WB frog. It's transparent, like a gummy WB frog.
I
That's what
love
we've
it.
got here.
I think we're all set.
So, we have an alarm on the bridge there. How did we want to handle sleeping?
We can go.
Close our eyes and
No, did we want shelter? Did we want to use the boat?
I don't think there's necessarily a negative to using the boat, especially if it provides us some kind of barricade for the tunnel that we came through.
yes, it's a good plan. Who has it?
I think you do.
So you
I
have
probably do.
You have the command words, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Scooby Doo. Damn it.
It scatters across the ground.
I honestly can't remember what the command
clock or
was.
something like
No,
that.
No,
that's
no.
your
Clock
rage.
is the golem for you.
See, I remembered the two words that it wasn't. I remember it was apricot,
Cantaloupe.
honeydew.
Yep, I forgot about that.
That's why the boat's named the Melancholy.
Was one like carbuncle?
No.
No, that
That was
was
the
the
thing we
cats
wanted.
with the. Yeah, that was the Persian cats y'all killed.
I don't remotely think I wrote it down.
I definitely
I
wrote
think
it.
it
I
is.
don't know where.
It's somewhere. We'll
Balak.
see. That's it. Balak and.
I remember now.
And Lunte?
Yeah, Lunte and Balak.
Yeah,
There
we'll
you
just
go.
say Flint would remember. It's fine.
Yeah, I got it written down.
The
Don
melancholy.
remembers. And that's the real
So
Don.
you're summoning the boat on land, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so you're able to summon your boat. Or
So
you're
how
doing
do
the
we-
ship, right?
Yeah, how do we want to do that? Just like are we doing it like in the cavern blocking the tunnel, or are we trying to put it in the tunnel?
I would put it in the cavern blocking the tunnel because the
So up
cavern is
against
sufficient
it?
height. Yep.
Alright, so wait.
We're in the cavern.
With the bridge. and the river. And you're going to block the door with the boat.
Yes, the door that we came in through.
Sure.
With the creepy statue of bad sign thing.
Bad
I'm sorry. So when you said the entrance to the tunnel, you meant that tunnel.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, we're placing the alarm at the drawbridge.
I thought you meant the tunnel leading down from the mines to this area. That tunnel, the tunnel that you're referencing, the one you walked in through, is much larger than 7 feet. It's probably 20 feet.
Like a ship size.
How big's our boat?
Like a ship.
I actually don't know how big that ship is.
If this is where we came in, and that's the drawbridge, we're plopping the boat here, and we're putting the
Alarm
here.
at the base
On the
of the
drawbridge.
drawbridge.
Sure.
If it makes a jingle jangle.
Yeah, so if this way anything lowers the drawbridge, we should hear the
I think we
drawbridge
hear the
lowering,
drawbridge.
and then if anything does cross the drawbridge, if we did not hear it, it would hit the thin wire trap that he created.
Sure.
So we're doing nothing about the river. Fuck the river. If they ford the river, we should hear them splish splashing.
Right.
If we don't, we don't.
I mean, also, we're gonna watch, right?
Yeah,
I was
absolutely.
gonna
We're
say,
gonna
I
take turns
assume
watching.
we're
gonna-
volunteering
No,
for
just
first
blindly
watch.
go to bed.
Yeah, whatever.
Fucking
Can't remember.
We had those bone wires. We're totally
That's all we
fine.
need.
Bone
I
wires
can't
and two
remember-
dead
does-
giants. One without
Don, you're
hands.
holding that magic item. Can you see if you've got the name of it? Because I honestly can't
I'm
remember.
almost
to look.
positive I don't have
It's
it
a
in my
fold-a-boat.
inventory.
Folding boat. Thank
Yeah.
you. Searching magic boat. Fucking everything but.
Fan boat.
No, it's
That's
a
what it
fold-
was.
It's a fold-a-boat.
All right.
It's a fan boat.
So
Forgot we're all Creole.
into a ship 24 feet long, 8 feet wide, and 6 feet.
Remember
deep.
that time you said the tunnel was 24 feet? Exactly.
Boat
24
size.
feet long,
Yeah,
8 feet wide, and 6 feet deep.
it's fine.
So if we go
Sideways.
sideways against it, it is the entirety of the tunnel.
Sure.
Just leaning up against the tunnel.
Sure.
Yep.
Should we put up the masts? Make it bigger.
I mean, if the masts are in any way
It's not
going
that
to
windy down
assist
here
in
at all.
blocking
They'll
the
They'll
light.
hold it up against the ceiling.
That's for the big boat? That's the size for the big boat?
The other one was just like a.
Little
Yeah,
dog.
The small boat is 10 feet long, 4 feet wide, 2 feet deep.
Pretty big.
Yeah, make a boat.
Making a boat.
Putting down traps.
Yup. You secure the area as best you can.
Yep. Stalk's taking first watch.
I will.
And
I'll take second.
I'll take third.
I feel like should be third because lock with short rest.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3,
I'll
and
take
then 4, and it doesn't matter for 5.
I'm just gonna sleep.
Yeah, probably 5. That feels
Cry.
better.
I definitely need a long rest.
I'm not saying you're not getting a long
Oh,
rest.
okay.
I'm saying you can still take a period
You
of
don't get to
watch
sleep.
within. Fuck you. No, within the period of long rest, you can do the 2-hour increments of watch and still
Oh,
not have your
okay.
long rest impeded.
Got it. Okay.
Like
So
that's
do
why
this,
first
so-
watch, second watch,
Olaf.
your third watch because you're locked. You'll have completed enough.
I
You
see.
have your stuff back from your
Got
short
it,
rest
okay.
already.
Yep, got it.
Lint.
So like at worst, you're able to fucking like Eldritch Blast shit while you ward
Sure,
us.
got it. Okay. Cool. Yep.
Before we do that, I'll pull out the horn and I'll say we can all use this. And if we see anything, warn the next person who
Sure.
should be in the order. Because only one person can hear.
Yeah, do we want the person taking watch to be by the drawbridge to be able to attempt to see ahead?
I was
Possibly
thinking
walking
I'd sit on
rounds.
the boat and watch the.
Sure, yeah, from the,
Toward
the like
the-
Yeah,
crow's
you can
nest.
climb up and you're at a distance, so it's dark. You might be able to hide in it a little bit better.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I can see further though. I don't know. Can see 90 feet, so from the entrance, I can probably see the drawbridge. I
Drawbridge.
don't know if everybody can.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't remember the distances, but yeah, I'm gonna watch the drawbridge.
I think we're fine. Even if things ambush us at 60 feet. Yeah, so I mean, I will doff my armor to be able to get my good old full rest.
Do you see that with leather?
No, it should just be heavy.
Okay, I thought so. I,
I
just wanted to make
think,
sure.
like, I don't know, it feels dumb to be like, you can't sleep in leather. Yeah, you can.
Either way, it takes like a minute to put leather on it instead of 10 or something.
Got leather
Tuck
jammies.
did
I don't have a problem.
Yeah, right? You didn't do much sleeping in it, huh? None at all, in fact. Yeah, I'll remove my armor and lay down and get ready for whenever Stalk wakes me up.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm gonna
Same.
find the deepest, darkest corner of our boat and roll myself up and cry myself to sleep.
I'm gonna pull out my lamp.
Sure.
I'm gonna summon Zogolthorn. Knock, knock, knock.
Fucking what?
Know anything about curses?
I mean, a little. Why?
Crom?
Jesus.
He's
Still crying.
asleep, dude.
Well, this before.
Okay.
I'm not gonna wake him up now.
Hey, buddy, wake up.
Yeah.
There we go. What? Oh, you're ugly.
Hey, ugly.
He goes, oh, I'm sorry. What do you want me to do about it?
Do you know anything about it? How to cure it? Can you help?
I mean, how'd you get like that? What happened?
I'm gonna point at the Fomorian body over there.
Oh! Well, bud, I got good news and bad news.
Could you give us both of those?
Sure, yeah.
Good to know. Glad we have
So
good news and bad
the good news is sometimes it just goes away on its own.
And
The bad news is it doesn't go away until it goes away on its own.
You said it sometimes goes away on its own?
Yep.
Implying that sometimes it doesn't?
Yeah, and it's not a great life, to be honest.
Would I know anything about curses? Magical variety?
You'd be aware of magic curses, absolutely. I'm not sure if you'd be aware of this specific one, but you'd definitely be aware of them. You can make a history check to see if you're familiar with this specific one.
Or like yeah, might not know exactly what this is, but like
A curse like it.
a curse like it, something how to possibly get rid of it.
Sure.
Yeah. That's not great. 10.
A 10? You are aware of some curses that can cause deformities. You'd also be aware that sometimes those deformities do just kind of resolve on their own. I'll say you're aware that as far as you know, there is no cure for the curse.
All right, thanks.
Is that it?
Yeah, good night.
All right. Well, hey, I gotta tell y'all, this shit ain't safe. Like, there's real bad vibes around here.
Thanks.
I just like
Yeah,
look
thank you.
over at
Good
Crom
night.
and go, thanks for the warning.
Sorry, bud.
Yeah, I'm gonna also change my cloak of many fashions to resemble that of burlap. Very baggy, large, puffy burlap.
Sure.
And I'm gonna crawl into the bottom of the ship amongst where the cargo would be kept, and I'm going to sleep there.
Okay.
So sad.
Camouflage.
Oh, okay.
I'm just garbage now.
Yeah,
Toss you into trash.
Yeah.
There's a sack of whale meat at the bottom of the ship.
It's blubbering. Oh.
Is that like rubbling?
No.
Just a really sad version, dude.
Oh.
I'm gonna rubble.
My cloak is
I'm
going to
bed
resemble a hefty bag.
Hefty.
Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome.
Yeah.
Oh.
Thank you.
Does the ship have like multiple rooms, or is it just like one level
Yeah,
and another
it would have
level?
multiple rooms.
Yeah, then I guess I'll take a room. Do the same thing, like doff my armor and like try and get a shut eye.
So the order of the watch is Olaf.
Stalk,
Stalk
Olaf,
first.
Flint, Minerva, and then you.
Sorry, go through the order of that watch for me one more time.
Stalk, Olaf, Flint, me, Minerva,
I actually started to write me.
Minerva,
DJ,
Chessa,
you're on
and
watch.
Crom.
Huh?
You're on watch.
Oh, am I?
Yeah.
And then Chester Crom?
Yep.
Isn't Crom not?
He doesn't need
Or
to.
he's not, yeah.
Let's say I don't think we need that many.
Yeah, it's 5.
I just wrote Chester, but forgot the line on the A, so it looked like cheese.
Jeez!
Jeez.
Jeez.
Jesus.
Chesso.
Sure. So you guys all file onto your boat and you pick some rooms. I'll say Stalk probably would position
I'd go to
himself.
the crow nest if there is one.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Was somewhere like toward the top,
Escape
like
up
the
the
crow's nest. Just keep an eye out as far as you can see. You've got 60 feet of dark vision, right?
90.
90.
90. Okay.
Yeah, I'd try to focus most of my watching toward the drawbridge.
Sure. I can't recall how far away I said that was from the opening.
Me neither.
I think it was more than the 120 that I was.
I
'Cause
believe
when I
so.
hit the entrance, I was not able to see the drawbridge.
Yeah, you're right. So it would be outside. The drawbridge would be.
Closer to like 200 feet.
I guess in that
Yeah,
case,
that's right. I did say between 120 and 200. I
Okay.
do remember that.
So then, if I can't actually see the drawbridge from the crow's nest, I would cover my lightning bug back up so I am hidden in darkness, and I would get close enough to be able to see it and watch the drawbridge.
Sure. Okay.
I'll just like sit on the ground if I have to and just watch in that general area because I have got that horn. So
You could hide on the corpse.
I could.
The handless
That-
corpse.
Oh my god, you could puppet the Fomorian.
I won with the Fomorian. Yeah, and the horn reaches 600 feet, so if I blow it, Olaf will still be able to hear it.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I would be sleeping on the top of the boat by the wheel.
Sure.
In case we gotta go. You gotta
Sure.
drive it.
Help.
You guys begin to take your long rest. We're gonna have to go ahead and take a break real quick.
Sure.
I gotta set up a map.
Cool.
We'll be right back, friends.
You thought we weren't gonna be here.
Well.
And we're back.
We're back.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
That was us.
All right. So, yeah, you guys settle in for your long rest. Stalk walks out, about halfway between the ship and the drawbridge to keep an eye on what's going on. Careful not to disturb Crom's bone trap. Is there anything y'all would like to do as you're settling down for your long rest?
I would like to try and locate a small animal.
Sure.
A vermin that could be found on a boat, around a boat, or even just in a cave, like a bat or something like that.
Sorry, I have to ask you to make another check, but make a nature check. Or perception check. To see one or hear one rather than, perception check.
Make a bat check.
That's good. 17.
Yeah, sure. I'll say you listen to the silence of, the room that you're in, the silence of all of your companions just kind of like lightly breathing. And you hear from like a corner of the ship that you're in just squeak, 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 squeak. You run over and sure enough there's a little mouse there.
I'm going to go ahead and take my little friend and I'm going to give him a nibble of food.
Sure.
And I'm going to ritual cast, where did it go? Animal Messenger. On my little buddy here.
Make an animal handling check to lightly caress your mouse.
Oh no. He's got that big arm.
That's a 15.
Shit. Good. Okay, good.
He's a gentle giant.
Yes, you're able to lightly pick up the mouse and not crush it in your overly sized hands.
Yeah.
And cast
1,
Animal
2,
Messenger.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whole. Cool. Yeah. I get a message of up to 25 words, so I'm just double checking to make sure it's within there.
Sure.
I would tell the mouse that the person that needs to receive this message is the guard with a green breastplate posted outside of the mine. Because I also need to dictate who is receiving the message.
Sure. And I will say that doesn't cut into the 25 words.
Well, no, it's part of the thing, is that you
Okay.
have to have it
Sure.
know what it's going to, and the message should know more than 25 words.
So you're sending a message to the effigy that's currently wearing the breastplate, right?
The person outside.
No, the actual guard.
Okay,
1,
sure.
Outside the mine who sent us
9,
in.
10, 11.
Go talk to the corpse. An abomination. Send snacks. Please. Just write
Sarah's
please like 22 times.
Please have sex.
Something crunchy.
I keep looking. I have a bag of goldfish upstairs, and I keep
Aw.
looking at them. I'm
So
like,
tempting.
one day.
Glorious.
Just like eat them
golden
slowly.
fish.
Just like
Eight,
lunch
like- just
them.
like a pill.
My brother was eating
toss
pizza
them
like
15,
2 days
17,
after
18,
his.
19.
I told him not to, but what do I know? I'm good. I follow the rules.
Mm-hmm.
You tell me not to eat hard foods. I will not eat hard foods.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be fun. It would probably hurt.
Dude, I had a friend who, when he got his out, literally that same day went and got like 4 Doritos Locos Tacos. And I was like,
Why?
you're a fucking idiot. You want dry sockets and just agony? You're totally welcome to
I
enjoy
vaped
it.
after I had mine out, which they were like, that's not okay. You can't
That is
do that."
Doritos Loco.
Well, I was just super careful to
Sponsor us.
not, because the issue is when you
Please.
create suction with your mouth.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
where
I
the
did every
problem
day.
comes from.
I couldn't even eat mashed
Or
potatoes
get
the
shrimp.
first day because it was too I couldn't break them down.
Sure.
enough
Do you have your
to-
message?
Mm-hmm.
Very good.
What's your message?
Found and killed monsters. Mine runs deep. Found a deep hole. Killed giants. We're maimed. Send food. Health. Help. Love your friend Crom.
Sure. Okay.
You're my only hope. I love you.
Help us, Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Right.
I might have to just look at a rat stat block.
A
Rat block.
I knew that.
Darad.
Very back.
Probably.
That should be under the animal index in the very back.
It's got a speed of 20 feet.
Mm-hmm. Dash.
Dash, my little friend.
Sprint, little man.
It'll take it some time, but it'll do its best to deliver that message.
You sure it wasn't a swarm of rats?
Nope, it was just a rat.
It's just a little bit faster.
Technically, I said it was a mouse, so I should drop the size and then the walking speed and give it 10. But I'm being generous.
I think a rat and a mouse are approximately the same size category, aren't they?
I don't know. I think
It was
rats
a
are bigger.
mouse?
I mean,
That's still
It's between
tiny.
a mouse and a rat.
Let's not do this right now.
If we're in a cave,
Sure.
cave is inside, so yes, it would be a mouse. It wouldn't be a rat shell, because mice are inside,
But a
rats are
cave,
outside.
a cave isn't in. We're not doing this.
So if a mouse goes outside, you're saying it'll be a rat, and if a rat goes inside, it becomes a mouse?
Is that the difference?
what?
No, it's just from Scary
Mice are
Movie.
inside, rats are outside. That's
Yeah,
the
it's
difference.
just from Scary Movie.
Nah.
I no longer feel bad about what's about to happen. So yeah, you start your long rest after Crom sends his little rat friend to send a message.
Eat the rat! Jesus!
Gotta help. He only moves 20 feet.
Right?
Load him in the cannon.
Does anyone have catapults?
Where's the hat?
Oh, rattle!
Radical.
Yeah. So you do that. Stalk. After some time, I'll say the for the most part, the cave is very quiet. You don't hear much sound. You might, for a couple of minutes, hear the squeaking of Crom's rat as it runs away. Do rats have dark vision?
Yeah.
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 Never mind. I just think it'd be so funny if it got lost.
Runs into a wall.
Anyway, yeah. After some time, I mean, you would start to hear, well. Make a perception check.
Sure. Do you want me to make an active check because I'm watching, or do you just want to use my passive?
I think since you're watching,
Sure.
we would do an active. Yeah.
That'll be dirty 20.
30, 20. Okay. So. I did that the right way.
I should have added PS for my last word.
Guess what?
PS what?
Now we have to go get him.
All right. So, after a pretty considerable amount of time, you would start to hear pretty far off in the distance. I mean, you can tell it's close to the river because you're able to see it. So, theoretically, you would be able to hear something, especially with an active perception check. You would hear them kind of like whispering. Just from far away, all you would really hear is... And you hear soon, like, the faint, like, moving of water. It sounds considerably different from the river flowing as it has since you've been here. You can identify it as definitely abnormal. And soon, on your side of the river, you would see, standing up in front of you, stupid thing. Computer's like, hey, you have to do updates. And you can't do anything else until you click this button. Right. Can't see either of those. I want to make sure I describe these properly. Yeah, here we go. So you would see two vaguely humanoid creatures starting to like press their way up out of the water from on your side. You would see as they stand, they're dressed in very dark clothes. Not quite black, but like a very dark brown. They're kind of hard to see against the backdrop of black behind them. What would really give it away is you would see a flash of white hair as like one of the people would stand up out of the water, and more than likely like flick hair to like get, you know. Everyone knows what I mean. Move the water off their hair, like move it. Sure. They would do that. You'd see the flash of white hair. And far as you can tell, they're just kind of like the two. You can see the two of them, we'll say, over on the far side also. Boop.
Sarah's side.
This side.
Yes. You would see those two, and as far as you can tell, they're just kind of like standing there, just
Watch your eyes, DJ.
looking ahead.
Okay. So as I see them pop out of the water, and that I assume that means I don't see any light either, right? They're not walking with like lanterns.
Mm-mm.
So I would assume that they can't see me, and I would make my way closer to try to see if I can hear anything they're saying.
Sure. Go ahead, and you're effectively invisible. You are invisible, right?
Not even effectively.
Yeah, just-
Actually.
As long as they need dark vision to see, they can't see me.
Sure. Go ahead and make a stealth check just for sound then at that point.
Sure. 19.
19. Sure. So as you begin to step closer, you see that they're already kind of looking in your direction, but you can see they start to look around more regularly, or one of them at least. You would see it just kind of like glancing around as if trying to see something.
Does it look like it looked in my direction?
It was already kind of looking in your direction, not because it could see you, but because
Right, I was
it's
going to say, I
forward.
guess what I would be trying to know by looking at it is, does it look like it's looking past me or at me?
It would look in that area, but just kind of around, not like directly looking for a thing, but kind of like scanning the area.
Sure.
You
So
know?
I wouldn't have a reason to think it sees me.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, no, I just want to try and get close enough to see if I can, I just want to get within earshot, see if I can guess any sounds they're making or see what they're looking for.
Sure. Yeah, you start to approach closer to be able to hear. You've already made your stealth check to sneak up there, so I'll say you will. You're able to get within earshot, and you would have heard someone speak Elvish at some point, I'm sure. So you would hear them speaking Elvish.
Sure, yep, don't speak Elvish, so I will not be able to understand.
I will say that as you get closer, you're able to see more details of them. You see they've got like not pallid gray skin like they're dead, but like a blue-gray skin. Purple, as far as, you're close enough now, you'd be able to see they have like purple eyes.
Warning. Bless you.
Yeah, bless you.
All right.
I heard you say warning, looked over, and then
Got startled.
yeah.
Thanks, man. Appreciate you.
Trying to
The
help.
distraction.
But yeah.
Sure. So, and they're still just like looking around, like I would have a reason to assume, even if I'm wrong, that this looks like a scouting party or something to me.
Sure, and I will say you can see they're definitively looking in the direction and area of the ship.
Sure. When I look back near there, I can't see the ship anymore, right? Because it's more than 90 feet out.
Correct.
Okay. So I am going to assume that they're here searching for something and that they don't see it yet. And I'm going to step back, so I'm not in the middle of them.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to hurl a handful of ball bearings back toward the river away from the boat.
Sure.
And watch and see if they react or look for that.
Yeah, sure. So you watch as you take the ball bearings and you kind of like fling them out toward that region. You hear them all hit the ground in little ting, 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 like a hail of like hail falling onto a metal roof. They would definitively like look over at what that was.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I want some of it to go in the river, so it would sound like, I don't know, like riverbank giving away. That's what I'm going for. Like,
Sure. So you would see, you'd be looking in the direction that you threw it when you threw it until they hit, and then
Yeah.
you'd watch. So you see, not long after the ball bearings hit and that sound rings out, maybe a second or two later, in that area you see another appear.
Okay.
Not like walk in, but just poof, they're there all of a sudden.
okay.
The other two would definitively look and begin to like start walking over in that direction.
So how many are out right now? Just the 3 then?
3
Okay.
is what Stalk would see. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So I guess at that point I'm probably gonna blow in my silent alarm so that Olaf can mentally hear that. It goes out 600 feet and only he would hear it.
There you go. Hey, you would hear the silent alarm.
That's it though, just an alarm, no context. And then I will keep going away from the boat and trying to throw ball bearings and see if I can kind of guide them in a different direction.
Sure. Okay.
See how long I can string them along, I guess.
Sure. Yeah, you begin walking down the river, just kind of like, far enough away that you're not right on them, tossing ball bearings slightly ahead of them, and they begin walking. I mean, they definitively begin to follow whatever that sound is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, once I've heard the silent alarm, I'm going to know that means business time. I'm going to start putting my armor on and look at whoever around my friends besides Crom who's underground, or under the hull. Look at whoever is the closest to the three near me.
Probably be me.
Probably
Or I
you.
guess you were probably.
Weren't you in a room?
Yeah, I think all three of us are in
Were we in
rooms.
rooms? I didn't specify.
I'm on the deck of the ship.
I don't know how many rooms there are.
Cool. So you two would be in rooms. You would be the one closest to me since I was up by the wheel on the stern. Yeah, I mean, as I am attempting to quietly put on my armor, would just... Well, I've got pillows. Just gonna slowly, lightly toss a pillow and try to hit you in the chest. Stalk ring.
All right. I'll
Make sure Minerva gets ready.
Yep, I'll get the others.
Run inside and fetch my other three friends.
Mm-hmm.
I also have to pee. Yeah, you run in, you wake them up. Warning!
Yeah, I start to don my armor.
Mm-hmm.
Should we let Crom sleep?
Mm-hmm.
I think
I
so.
wouldn't wake him. He needs it most, I think.
Sure.
Yeah, no matter what's out there, it's better for him to at least have the opportunity to rest. No point in risking a wounded friend.
Maybe, depending on what it is, in our best interest to run.
What does that mean?
Leave.
So did I see the one, when you said
I
one
don't think
poofed,
that's gonna
did I
happen.
see one appear and one disappear? Or did I see an additional one appear?
You just saw an additional one
Okay.
appear.
Yeah, I mean, once I blow the horn and I'm trying to string I would try to stay, 50 feet ahead of them, and, I assume I'm not going to be able to just, string them along with ball bearings, because they're not, a wild animal. But, once I see that I've got their attention, I would, make, small increments of noise while maintaining, far enough ahead, hopefully making them believe I'm just out of their vision rather than not visible.
Sure.
Just try to stay about 50 to 60 feet ahead.
I was gonna say, are they following the riverbank?
I'll ruffle my cloak or scrape my claws on the ground. Try to
Intentionally make little sounds
make
to
small
draw them
amounts of
along.
noise to try to make them think they're following something.
Sure. I'll say it's pretty... The ship is outside the 120 feet from what you'd be able to see.
Oh yeah, no, I couldn't see the ship. I could barely see the ship when I started.
Right. So I'm just thinking, if it's outside 120 feet, y'all have... At that point, if you dash 60 feet 2 turns before you get there, if we were doing initiative order.
Mm-hmm.
So how long would you like to guide them along? Because at that point, that's 12 seconds.
Yeah, quite a while.
Hmm?
I would know that
Yeah, a couple minutes
I would
for me to
expect
don
him
armor.
to have to be putting his armor on.
Sure.
So my goal would just be to see and try to guess
him along.
whether I can know for sure if they knew the boat was there.
Sure.
So if they start following me, I would be guessing that they didn't, and do my best to just lead them as far as I can from the boat.
And just keep going until everyone else got there.
Yeah. Even if they don't, I'm gonna lead them a while, and if in that time I get hundreds of feet away from the boat, I'll just go quiet after I throw more ball bearings ahead and loop back.
Sure.
But I'm just gonna try to lead them away.
Yeah, you're able to lead them for a pretty considerable time. I'll say they move about... I'll give them 100 feet from the bridge, where they would start to kind of get antsy and look around and wonder if they're chasing ghosts.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I mean, after, because I'll be watching them closely. If I get the feeling that it looks to me like they're starting to lose interest, I'll drop a dagger
Gotcha.
and keep trying to string them along.
Sure.
I'll leave one behind.
I'm gonna pee real quick and then we'll come back to that. Should have done that before we came back.
Oh, good, dude.
I guess as I'm putting my armor on and getting to the top of the boat, I just kind of shake my armor real quick, motioning that it's very noisy.
Just dance.
Ready to die.
Yeah.
Ready to
Ready to
die.
No, should I maybe stay back a little bit more so than you guys, or do you know what's going on?
How hurt are you?
I'm fine.
You sure?
I've definitely felt worse.
How about the two of you?
I'm not hurt at all.
Good. And Flint,
I'm alive.
how hurt are you?
Pretty hurt,
All right.
I'm doing pretty well. I mean,
but I can hit things from range, so
Yes. Well,
we'll go
keep
near
you
them.
two safe.
Stick
You do
with
have the
Jesse.
crossbow.
true.
If you wanted to leave your armor behind and try to only use the crossbow, I will find Stalk and, well, he'll do his usual stabbing and I'll choke the life out of whatever it is that bothered us.
Olaf, how hurt are you?
I'm as alive as ever.
You bloodied?
No,
No.
no. I'm actually not bloody. I'm not lying. I'm injured, not bloody.
I don't have much left.
I like this as a learning opportunity. Next time we have to watch, I'm going to specify 1 blow versus 2 and what it could mean.
Sure, yeah, no, it's a good
That would've been
idea.
Useful.
Mhm.
I like that. Organic learning.
Yeah,
I wish there
yeah.
was a way for me to convey.
Oh,
So I've been thinking, like, if I blow it again, but I'm like, that might make him speed up.
Yep.
Well,
Yeah.
one if by land, two if by sea.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Seems he's playing Careless Whisper. That must mean there's someone out there.
you do like 3 toots. Is that how many like people there are?
There's
Yeah,
local
now
singles.
We'll have to come up with a system.
Yeah.
All right. So, yeah, you got him along. You see they start to lose interest. You drop a dagger, and you see they definitively look around. And
How much time has passed since we started? Because I took off my mage armor because
Sure.
it's after 8 hours concludes.
sure.
But if it's only been like an hour, I would still definitely have.
When did you originally cast it?
It was
When we first came in the mine?
not originally. No, it was after the snails. I think.
It's probably fine. then,
Yeah,
right?
you're totally
Yes.
fine because we took.
If I'm still
we
on
took,
watch, it's been less than 2 hours.
we took
Yeah.
2 short rests. That's 2 hours. He's
Yeah.
still on watch. That's 4.
Yeah, so you'd still have it.
Okay.
And also, roughly how much time has gone by since we began resting?
About 2 hours.
About 2 hours now.
So it's towards the end
it was
of
nearing
Stalk's
the end of
watch.
my
Sure.
rest.
Okay.
Also, we did not wake you up, Chrome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you rest.
Yep. No. I would have assumed that you guys would have, like, if something was going on and you guys woke me up, we gotta fucking
Yeah,
go.
it's running away.
It's
not
something
fighting.
really bad right now.
Yep.
Where you fold the boat up with me in it. It's
Uh,
whatever.
So he drops dagger. Are they still attentive to him?
Yes.
Because it does take me several minutes to put on my armor.
Sure.
So if they're not going to pay attention, and that is what, in my eyes, needs to be resolved, because we're still in the planning phases of me putting on my armor.
Right.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I know it takes a while. If I can successfully lure them along for like 6 or 7 minutes, I would throw a dagger ahead of me and double back at that point, keeping an eye behind me because I know where I left them.
Sure.
But I mean, yeah, if I can string them along and you don't see a reason for them to become aware, that's how I would do that.
Yeah, I think that's fair. That you would distract them long enough until, about 6 or 7 minutes till Olaf's ready to
Yep.
put his armor on and get going.
Yeah, so I would throw a dagger ahead and double back, hoping to meet up and have a minute to talk before they're back on us, if they come back.
Sure. Yeah, you throw a dagger ahead, you watch them continue on down the river, still just kind of looking around aimlessly, looking for whatever's making that sound. You turn around and run back, and I assume meet everybody at the bridge.
Yeah, I mean, if I've been able to don my armor, I would walk out first. I have the 120 of dark vision. I would be walking towards where I would have assumed he would have had his watch, which is in the direction of the drawbridge.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if I get back and see him, I would approach.
Yeah, I'll say as you start to approach the bridge, you would see, because you would beat him to the bridge for sure.
Well, he's also invisible to me. So
Sure.
it's
Yeah,
like,
he can't see me, so.
I don't know if he's even there or not.
You
The
guys
only
meeting
thing
at
I
the
can
bridge
do,
or the boat?
we're going to the bridge.
You're going to the bridge.
Correct. So, like, in my eyes, I would walk towards where I assumed he was taking his watch, which I would think is in the area of the bridge.
Right. Yeah, you see Olaf walk up.
When I get back, I'll take the lightning bug and like lift up the flap a little bit, so there's a little bit of light.
Just
So
little
that,
kitten
yeah,
whiskers.
just a little bit of light, and then I'll cover it again. And I'll, walk up and say, "There's a scouting party. They spoke a language. Would I be able? I can speak Sylvan, so like would I have been
Yeah, you
able
would
to tell that
identify it
it
as
was
Elvish,
Elvish?
for sure.
I would say they were speaking Elvish and looked like they were searching.
They
Let
seem
them.
hostile.
I don't know. You can't see me. I don't really know.
Kitty shrug.
Yeah. I'm not sure. They definitely seemed like they were looking though. I led them about 5-6 minutes that way.
I think whatever it is in here is probably the individuals that are receiving slaves, and I'm going to cut their heads off.
Well,
Also,
does
I'm
anyone-
considering it 5 to 6 minutes at a slow pace. I think that's fair.
Yeah. Does
Yeah,
anybody
absolutely.
speak Elvish?
I do.
I do as well.
I will cut the head off of slavers.
Maybe we should try and talk to them.
We can certainly try.
Try and glean some information.
We don't know how much is still down here. If we're able to take a hostage, perhaps.
They did look like they could teleport. One of them appeared out of nowhere.
That's harder.
I don't know if they could teleport or invisible, but one of them did appear from nowhere.
What about the other two?
They just walked. They seemed interested in the noise I was making. I was able to lead them away, so they're definitely interested in whatever they think is down here.
Did they come out of the water?
I would have saw they definitely. Yeah. So yeah, they crossed from that side.
So they can't teleport then if they cross the river. At least those
Probably
two.
fair.
So. we
Yeah,
could
maybe
at
not all of
least,
them can cast.
We could at least attempt to capture one of them.
Can you kill the one that can teleport?
What's that?
Can you kill the one that can teleport?
I can kill anything.
Very good.
Love that.
Yes,
Do they have weapons?
That was the correct answer.
correct. How high was the
did I
drawbridge?
see weapons?
Yes, you would have seen weapons.
Sure.
Drawbridge would be at least 30 feet because it's got to cross the river.
Okay.
So I'd say it's 30 some odd feet.
Sure. And
Between 30 and
what
35.
kind of weapons would he have seen?
Definitively, you would have seen a short sword on the one that appeared. You would see him holding a short sword. The other two, you would see also holding short swords.
Sure. So, standard armor, short swords.
You really want to talk, I'll let you talk. And then I will rip the life from you.
Let's deal with the teleporting one first and
Sure.
see what happens with the other two.
You had them by the bank, the river?
Yeah. I would have been leading along the river the whole time. Yeah.
I can stand at the drawbridge and make noise.
Can we ambush them?
I thought we were talking. Are we ambushing them with communication?
I mean, if they don't want to talk, if they have
Ooh.
weapons. Flint's not looking too good.
We
You've been
we
injured?
also have weapons, so
I have a knife.
I just mean we're no more suspect than they are for carrying weapons.
I think we don't have much time and we're making a decision. I'm gonna start walking towards the drawbridge.
Would I have heard them walking around and getting ready?
You're
Would them moving around and putting on heavy armor be enough to wake me up?
Make a perception check.
Well, you're asleep. What's your
my
passive?
passive's 14.
Usually, passive when you are asleep is a disadvantage, which is the -5. If you would like for me to be the only one putting heavy armor on to make the stealth check
Well,
against his passive,
We never didn't put
I-
it right.
yeah.
she
no.
chose not to. She's just going to
No,
use the
I decided
crossbow.
I decided to put it on.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So then, yes, it would be the two of us making stealth checks.
Sure. Go ahead and make stealth checks because you did say you're intentionally trying not to wake
Yes,
him up.
we don't
With
want to wake him up.
disadvantage, Joe.
Cool. I'm a 3.
Heard that.
I'm a 7.
I heard that.
Yeah, you wake up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna just effectively say, fuck that. I'm walking towards the drawbridge. I'm going to make noise. The one that teleports is yours. Wherever you are, Stalk.
If we can leave at least one survivor, if nothing more. Just
Sure.
one.
You
Sure.
said they speak Elvish?
You're not even
You're
anywhere
near
near
the-
them.
Yeah, you heard us rustle.
We had
Did
to
you
walk
follow
away
us?
from the boat. If you want to follow us, you
Yeah,
can follow
I would
us.
100% as soon as
Sure.
I would have heard them leaving the boat.
Mhm.
Some shit's going on. They didn't wake me up. I'm gonna go.
Jesus Christ, Crom.
Go back to bed.
You need your sleep.
I can stay away from people.
If he should do anything, he should watch our back and make sure nothing gets through the tunnel aboard the boat.
Hey, I have this, and I have my short bow.
Don't engage.
Mm.
Please,
So-
for the love of God.
I also have my friend that could help us if we need him.
All right.
So they're all the way over there. right?
Correct. So they would be returning from this general area.
Mm-hmm.
And I have 120 at dark vision.
As you start to walk toward the bridge, I'd say, do we want to try to approach to talk? I can accompany someone hidden might think that person's alone. Or do we just want to
Kill and
bring
one
them back to
hostage, the
us?
last one that is alive, we keep.
Yeah,
All right.
I agree.
So the plan is to stand here and wait until they return?
I'm going to walk over towards the drawbridge. I have 120 feet of dark vision. I don't know where my friends are positioning.
I'm gonna follow Olaf and stand behind him.
Sure.
Yeah, I guess I'm also following Olaf. Did you say you were trying to take out the one before we got there, or was the plan that we all get there and then we start fighting? The teleporting one.
I'm supposed to kill that one. I guess I would wait until I think you're close enough to help me once I engage.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I would walk toward the way I came there.
Yeah.
Where I know I left them, I would start making my way back that way to see if I can see them ahead of time.
Also, as soon as you begin to walk near me, don't fucking walk near me. Not like this. Think about your magic. If they're going to hit me, I don't want you to be near me and also get hit by it. Same goes for all of you.
I think I can handle
Spread
my
the
own.
fuck out.
Yeah. I'm gonna break immediately to, I guess, our left. To take a wide berth and stay in the shadows and stay hidden.
Like here.
My short bow range is 80 to 320, so I'm gonna stay way the fuck away from them.
Okay. You're 80 feet away from them.
80 feet, yeah.
Sure. Yeah, and
As we start to spread out, I'll say that I'll tell you guys I'm gonna go and see if I can find where I left them and maybe guide them back subtly until they get here. No, I'll blow the horn when I'm getting close.
sure. So Stalk begins to walk back toward the way he led them. After some time, you would come across them still, like, not really walking down the river, but looking around where they had stopped and beginning to turn around and walk back. Like, it's clear they continued on a little bit after you stopped leading them.
Okay.
But yeah, they
I
turn
just
around and begin to...
Try to keep a very healthy distance ahead of them and walk just trying to see, watch them. Not for anything in particular, just keeping my eye on them, see if they're coming back toward us.
Sure.
And when I get within, 150 feet, I'll use another use of the silent horn and send it to Olaf again so that he knows.
Sure.
As soon as I hear the horn, I would look back and see that everybody is about 40 feet behind me. And I'm just going to, with my shield on one hand, is there a mechanism that lowers the drawbridge?
I didn't see one when I looked.
You didn't see one? In the area around me, do I see anything immediately discernible for what would be a pulley for a mechanism for this drawbridge?
The closest thing would be the ropes hanging from the opposite end.
Cool. I am going to smack into the fucking drawbridge and yell out, "Oh, slavers!"
Sure. Let's go ahead and roll initiative. I know that's not definitively a hostile action, but... Ah!
Thank you.
I'm going to do that every time, Dom. It's crooked. Ooh. Let's get the... I just rolled a net one. All right, Flint, what do you got?
I am an 11.
11. Cool. Chessa?
8.
8.
Yep.
Okay. Olaf?
Also an 8.
Who wants to go first? Sure.
I have to charge them.
Crumb?
Dirty 20.
Minerva?
13.
And Stalk.
23.
Nice. Yeah, Stalk's gonna lead us off.
Cool. Once I
It's tradition.
hear the gate start smacking, I am going to bury some daggers in that one that I saw appear out of nowhere.
Go ahead and roll to hit him.
Maybe. How's a 16?
A 16 will not hit.
All right. Then we're going to throw the second one.
Sure.
This is the extra one I get for my turn 1. That is 24.
Oh yeah, that'll hit.
And then I've got my bonus action one. Just do that now. That's a 22.
Yeah, that'll also hit.
Alright, so the extra attack gets a d8 for being extra, d6 because he can't see me, and d4 for a dagger. So the first one's for 18,
Okay.
and the second one's just a 4, I think. Yes,
I'm not 15.
for 5 on the second one.
First one was 18, right?
Yeah, 18 and 5.
Cool. Sure. So you fling your daggers forward, and you see as they collide into this thing, and it kind of looks down, and begins to look around for wherever those daggers just came from, and it kind of seems lost.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, I'll circle, not stand where I just threw them from.
Mm-hmm.
Get in between them and the party, and that'll be my turn.
Sure. All right, and next we're gonna go to my guy, one of my guys. So there's gonna continue now, pretty quickly running toward the bridge.
Hmm? You want it to be the guy in the front? How much is his movement? Because I had 120 and I didn't see them.
Sure, it's 30.
So they can dash at 60.
Right.
It's up to you.
Yes.
Yeah, they would dash their full 60.
But he's not.
They're
He's not
not
getting
us,
to
yeah.
me. He is he is beyond 120.
Okay.
He is dashing, so he is now probably 60 to 65 away.
Maybe
Yeah, he would be at 60 feet away from you. Yeah.
Sure.
So you would see him definitively come into view. Again, white hair, gray-blue skin, bright eyes for the environment. Wearing studded leather, carrying a shield and a short sword.
Cool. Yeah.
He just kind of like runs into view and looks around, and definitively locks eyes on just everyone standing near the bridge.
So just me.
Because we're scattered.
I'm sorry.
They are scattered backwards like 40 feet. Can we push the boat down?
Thank you. Okay, sure. So yeah, they would run and see Olaf standing at the bridge. Yep.
Cool.
And that's his turn. So then we're gonna go to Crom.
I definitively can't see any of them from where I'm at because I have 60-foot dark vision and I'm 80 feet.
Yeah, you wouldn't
out.
see them.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep to the shadows. I'm gonna move up and circle around the side to stay out of direct. And I'm gonna hold my action to the first one that I can, like, if anybody lights up or anything like that, I'll hold my action till a person appears. That is not definitively my party.
So you're gonna hold your action until you see somebody.
Yep, until I see a bad guy.
To shoot him with the short bow?
Sure. Okay. All right. Well, there's Crom. So next we're gonna go to Minerva.
So I'm gonna do kind of the same thing. I'm gonna ready my crossbow, and just start to make my way towards where I hear like the commotion going on.
Sure.
And I'm gonna hold my action until one of them comes into sight.
Okay. How far are you walking? The full 30 feet?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're gonna walk 30 feet from where you are. So move yourself 30 feet.
It's not to scale, so like.
No, each of those is 10.
Okay. So I guess like there.
You can move through, yeah.
Sure. And my guys are 60 feet away. You just move 30 feet closer, so you would definitively be seen by them. By the one closest, rather.
Do I see them as well?
What's your dark vision?
60.
Then yes.
Then I'm firing.
Sure. Yeah, go ahead and make your attack roll.
That's gonna be 15.
15 will not hit.
Okay.
You watch this crossbow bolt flies through the air and sails into the darkness beyond, and it definitively looks at you, pulls its eyes away from Olaf, and looks at you and sees you out where you are.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's going to be another one's turn. So it as well is going to run up and be right next to the one that just... Well, at this point, he would only move 30 feet. Because if he moves 30 feet closer, he would now be able to see Minerva as well. So he's definitively going to look at Minerva and see you just kind of like over there. He's gonna raise his offhand, the hand that's not holding the sword, the other one. He's gonna take a shot with his hand crossbow.
He's got a gun.
Make sure. Range is 30. Yeah, so he can definitely make the attack roll with it. Yeah, it's gonna hit. That's a 26.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, hits.
All right. Take 5 piercing damage as the crossbow bolt like stabs between the shoulder and the breastplate of your armor. Stabs right in there. Go ahead and make a con save.
19.
Good. Yeah, you as you kind of like grab the arrow shaft and you snap it off, you look and you can see there's a little green liquid that's like pouring down off of the arrowhead. And that's probably going to be that dude's turn. Yeah, sure is. So after that, we would go to Flint.
All right. I'm going to move up 30 feet.
Sure.
And I'm going to launch an Eldritch Blast at the guy with the hand crossbow.
With your hand crossbow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, with my
That's our
Eldritch crossbow.
Mine's nicer.
17.
A 17 will not hit.
Okay.
That's not good.
Your Eldritch Blast rings forward and flies toward the Eldritch Bolt thing, rather. You watch as it hits into like the shielded, studded leather shoulder portion and just kind of deflects off, the studs breaking up the surface tension of the force as it hits him. And then we would go to Olaf.
Are you doing anything else on your turn, Don?
Oh, yeah.
No?
Nope.
Cool. I'm going to use my bonus action. I'm going to invoke my Frost Rune. I'm going to glow a nice, beautiful, pale blue.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to use my action and dash. I'm going to dash my 60 feet and get right up into the face of that beautiful motherfucker that's right there adjacent to the river.
Okay.
I'm going to action surge.
Sure.
I'm going to grapple this man.
Okay.
Fuck you, fight me.
Yep. All right.
I'll re-roll the cocked 19. And I'll take the net 20, baby!
Yay! Fuck that guy.
You're emitting a glow.
Yeah, I mean, like, lightly. I don't know whether or not it would give off light. I do absolutely have my dread helm on, so my eyes glow red.
Sure. You run straight at him, eyes glowing red, and you reach out with one hand and just grab onto the collar of his armor. Mm-hmm. You just pull him in, and you're holding him.
Oh, yeah, I hold him and I just look at him. You're going nowhere, sir.
He answers you in Elvish.
Cool. I don't care what the fuck ever you said. That is my turn.
Sure.
Is his dim glow enough to illuminate the person there?
The red from my dread helm eyes.
Faintly. I mean, like, very faintly.
Like in a room that's pitch black, though, we'd be able to, like...
Because I've seen him do that before, where he glows.
Sure, you've seen his eyes glow before, absolutely. The question is the amount of diffusion of the light from how far away you are.
I'm just curious if that's enough to illuminate it too.
Sure, I'll say you can see him.
Cool. I'm gonna go ahead and shoot him then. Would that be a disadvantage?
Yep.
With a short bow?
Because the short bow is technically dex, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be a 5.
Yeah, a 5 unfortunately isn't going to hit, but you fire your short bow arrow near where you thought it was. And you watch it just sail into darkness. And
This new hand is terrible.
and then we would go to Chessa.
I'm gonna run forward my 30 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Do we do diagonals one? Like, so. Could I get there?
Mm-hmm.
And that's enough. I see Olaf holding the one by the collar. The other one's right next to him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to cast Frostbite on the one that's not currently grappled.
Okay, that's a con save, right? And the one next... Okay, it's that one. So it's going to be this. That is going to be an 18.
That's gonna pass.
Sorry.
One day.
One day that spell will hit. Yeah, but you see as you hold your hand forward and the frost kind of like begins to collect on his legs, you see he just kind of like shakes it off. It's everybody. We're gonna go to Grappled Guy's turn.
Cool.
Grappled Guy.
Did we miss
Yeah, what happened? What about the other guy?
invisible guy?
Yeah, stab teleporty guy.
He possibly is after that guy.
No, he already.
Oh,
went.
I see what I
ran
did.
forward and
That was my
yeah.
bad.
Oh, sure.
That was my bad. I just wrote grappled on the wrong one. It is teleporty guy. He's gonna run forward his 30 feet till people come into vision, which would be Minerva, because he's.
No, it's this guy.
Hmm?
This guy. He's the one that hasn't gone yet.
Sure.
And again, I had 120 feet of dark vision, did not see them.
You would have seen him. Fair. You would have seen him run up with all of them.
Sure. So
Like-
then they may, like, they're taking their 60 to get within 60 of us.
Right.
So
So if they run 30 and Chell had run 30,
that would be 60. So is his dark vision 60?
it's higher.
Cool. Then yes, you're good. I just wanted to make sure I understood where he is on the map.
Sure, yeah, and he would definitively be able to see Minerva.
Cool.
So he's going to run forward his 30.
Towards me.
He's going to run forward his 30 and then see you.
Yeah.
He's there.
He's
He's
there.
there. Yeah, they were
Oh,
all
okay.
there.
Gotcha. Okay.
And then he's going to be gone.
Cool.
Nice.
Do we see him cast any spell?
It's not a spell, it's an ability.
Sure.
So he would just be gone.
Sure.
And then he's going to appear right behind you.
Me?
Yeah. Like, of course you wouldn't know he's there.
So he gives me a big hug. Hi, buddy.
27 will hit, right?
No, actually, it doesn't. Only evens.
Only evens hit. I like that. That's a good idea.
It's not a roulette.
That would be such an overpowered magic item. You give someone a magic item that crits on every even or odd.
Ooh, rip. That'd be good.
Even or
Even
odd.
or
That's
odd,
just every number. What?
Not on the same weapon, but like one that only does evens, one that only does odds. Not on the same.
And you take multi-attack, you take both of them.
One item that only crits on prime numbers.
Yeah, right?
I did see one. It was called. I can't remember what it was called, but it crit on nat 20 and 7.
I think it's the lucky.
Yeah, luck blade or something. Oh, it might be
No,
actually
not
literally
that.
be the luck blade.
Nah, Luck Blade lets you wish, right?
It gives you wishes.
You're right. I'm thinking.
That's
of
what I
different
had in
thing.
Princess.
Yeah, Luck Blade's ridiculous.
Is it the lucky trait?
No,
No,
the
that lets
luck.
you
That's
reroll
a
ones.
halfling thing.
Casino Blade.
It doesn't
Casino
matter.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna hit
Blades
you,
Casino.
I think it was something stupid like Big Winner or something like that.
and that's gonna be a 7 piercing damage.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then what? Is that it? Of course, that's not it.
You're fine.
It's fine. That's a lot of dice.
That's fine.
It's fine.
9 necrotic damage.
And I'm down.
It was fine.
Good knowing you guys. Deuce.
Goji.
Nobody's got healing spells.
So you see it appear directly behind Minerva, and it takes its sword, and as it brings it forward, and I'll say it just draws it across Minerva's throat region.
Mm-hmm.
Just,
Good.
you watch as nearby, in an unoccupied area nearby, you see a 5-foot cube just, burp, burp, and you just now see a 5-foot square darkness nearby,
Gelatinous cube. He's coming to get us.
and that's his turn.
Oh god. All right.
Circle.
So
Where is
I
the
see a
cube?
what?
Yeah, where is the cube?
what's this cube?
It's a 5x5.
Sphere of darkness. Where he is standing?
Oh, sorry. It's a 5-foot cube, and it appears within 5 feet of Minerva.
Where?
Yes.
Where do you
Just maybe like next to her.
Sure.
Not in his space, but next to
Okay, and not in her space either.
No. In
Okay.
an unoccupied space.
Okay. Those are all things we need
And,
to
and
know.
it's just
Sure.
dark, like
It's a black square.
Okay.
Yep.
Sure.
And that's the end of that round.
Cool.
So we can go back to the top.
All right. I assume I can still see him.
Sure can.
I'm gonna circle around this way, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And throw some daggers at him.
The one that just teleported?
Yeah, he's still there.
Mhm.
Okay, yeah. Yep, that guy's my responsibility. That's a nat 20.
Kill him,
Nice.
kill him.
Alright. This one of these. Yeah. No hunter's mark is not nearly as exciting. It's 12, 18, 22.
Okay.
And then the bonus action. We'll throw
Bonus action.
Bonus action.
throw one more. That's 20 something.
Yeah, that'll hit. Ooh.
Is he bloody?
Not yet.
Cool.
That'll be for 3.
For 3. Cool. Yeah, he hasn't. Oh, he has taken a pretty significant amount
48.
of damage, actually. Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, you see daggers appear from nowhere and stab into this man. And they draw blood. You see he's bleeding. He's not bloody, but he is bleeding from wounds and such.
So, but he's still looking functional.
Yep, still
Alright.
looking alright.
That'll be me.
Sure. We're gonna go after you. It goes to
Grappled guy.
Now it goes to grappled guy. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna go ahead and try to break free here. Well, sorry. Yes. Yeah, he's gonna try to break free.
Mm-hmm. 18.
Yeah, 10. So he tries to wriggle his way free and can't get free. We've still got him just there. And that consumes his action to do that.
I'm going to use my reaction. Please make a charisma saving throw. Or a wisdom saving throw with that man.
8.
Cool. He falls into a dreamy stupor and is incapacitated for 1 minute.
Yo, your eyes are
You're
just
going
so
fucking
pretty.
nowhere.
Night, buddy.
Okay, sure. He's now incapacitated too. What does that come from?
My stone rune teacher.
I like that.
He's stoned now.
Yeah.
Oh.
He looked deep into Olaf's eyes and just got lost in there.
He's got a beautiful movement speed of 0 and is incapacitated.
Sure.
And then auto crits, or is that paralyzed?
Oh, that's paralyzed, yeah. But I can just shove him into the water.
Tip him over.
Yeah, I guess you could.
You're going fucking nowhere.
Where's he going?
Nowhere, that's right. Alright, that's the end of that dude's turn. And we're gonna
It's
go.
the end of that dude.
Good night.
True. We're gonna go to Crumb.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay out on the outskirts, hiding in the
Yeah, you
darkness.
are.
Sure.
Um,
Go fucking nowhere, buddy.
probably going to scooch even further away from dude that just took her out.
Mm-hmm.
Skirt.
That's it. That's pretty much it.
No thanks.
I think my movement speed is like 20 now.
It's halved. So if your movement
15,
speed,
yeah.
Just get 1 block. I'm gonna give you a half.
1.5 block. Yeah, I want that half block.
All right, and that's Crumb's turn. So then we're gonna go to it'd be Minerva next.
Make it.
You got
20s.
this.
20s
No
all
whammies, no
day.
whammies, no whammies.
No, it's got to be in. It has to be in.
Alright, fair. That's better. It's 11.
There you
That's
go,
a success.
baby.
There's your 1 success.
We're a third of the way in.
That's right. Or
Just don't roll that one.
Never again. No Minerva dice.
all right. Well, there's Minerva's. So then we're gonna go to
The other
not
way.
grappled guy, but not teleported guy.
Yep.
The one in the middle.
We're not grappled RPG.
That was that must be a family name, right?
He's gonna run forward, probably to Olaf.
Yeah.
Admittedly,
Yeah, I have his friend in my hand still.
thought you
you're
threw him
in
in
the
the water.
process.
It's
of,
not my turn.
Oh,
You're in the process of like I'll say you're starting to yeet him into the ocean or river.
The ocean. Fuck you, sir.
It's like Pokemon.
You
It's like
fire him through the roof of the cavern into the sea.
blast off,
Yeah,
dude.
blasting off again.
He's gonna run forward.
Mm-hmm.
And he is going to.
Make the mistake of attacking me.
Uh-oh.
Grapple me.
He's gonna take his hand.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna touch his shirt.
Sure.
He's gonna cast darkness on himself.
Cool.
So you watch
Mm-hmm.
as it's what 15 feet, right?
60
60
feet of magical darkness.
Yeah. Just balls out from this man.
Mm-hmm.
It's not. Wait. Ball out.
This guy's getting balls out.
All right, so
I see you drown.
So there I was. It's balls out darkness around me.
Why?
It's wicked hard to see.
He touches his chest, balls out.
It's a button.
It's a little drawbridge in his pants.
Oh my god.
It's like the easy button, but
Yeah.
it still falls out.
I've fallen.
So that's fucking.
So he's balls out. Yeah. Next.
Yeah, it's real dark in here now.
It's his turn.
Cool. It casts darkness.
Yep. We're gonna Flint.
Yep.
60 feet, so you're in that shit.
Yep. Backing up to there.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna cast Healing Word on Minerva.
Can you see her? She's in it.
Is she?
10, 20, 30, 40, 50.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go this way.
Yep.
So I can get literally right in front of her.
Yeah, you're.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
just saying, like, you're
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
need to
yeah,
still
no.
sadly be in the fucking dark, but
Yeah.
I'll handle this man too. No worries, buddy.
You can't see in the dark either, though, right?
Nope. I'll fucking find him. I know where he is. He walked up right next to me and touched his fucking chest like a little bitch.
So
You cast your healing word on Minerva.
technically, I do need to be able to see her.
If you're within like,
Yeah.
you
All
would.
right.
I'll
You're
give
much better now.
Wake up!
like 2 inches you can see. I'll give you that at least.
Okay.
Because I mean, in
You
my
see
mind,
with
like
your hands.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah.
gonna say. If I
So
reach
say-
out,
Oh, what if it's the enemy?
it is now.
Right?
for 9 points. Sorry, 8 points.
Yeah, you
go.
take your 8 points. You are at 8 points to health.
Just
Still on the ground, you know.
So, do I know that he's behind her? Did I know that?
You saw him, yeah, before the darkness was
Okay,
cast.
so
Sure.
I'm going to, given how I positioned myself, I'm going to Eldritch Blast where he is.
Sure.
I can't see him. I'll do it with disadvantage if you
Sure.
want, but I'm going to do it.
Yeah, do it with disadvantage. That's fair.
Yeah, because I can't. That's 15 on the die plus 6.
A 15 on this dude will hit.
Cool. For 14 points of damage.
Sure. Oh wait, I'm sorry. This is the teleporting man.
Uh-huh.
My
it's
bad.
15 plus 6.
It's
14
15
will
plus,
not hit.
It's
that.
15
It's a
plus
21.
6. Yeah,
It's 15
15
plus
on the
6.
die.
Oh yes, then that most definitely will hit. Sure.
Yeah, 14 points of damage.
14. Okay. Not good enough at math. There it is.
That's my turn.
Cool. All right. So you watch Flint's Eldritch Blast fire out and into the darkness and collide into the man. You hear "Ah!" or a drow in pain sound.
Uh-huh.
I hope you choke on it.
Oh!
Why did he gurgle back?
Because he's choking on it.
Nice, dude.
Balls out.
Anyway, that's Flint's turn. And we go to Olaf.
Cool. I have this man in my hands. I see he goes unconscious in my hands. I am going to remember where I am. I will utilize 10 feet of my movement to take a step forward, turn to the side, release the man.
Sure.
Nope.
Get off
Release the man! Release the man!
And then I'm going to turn towards the thing that totally saw him cast darkness.
Mhm.
Yeah, I will attempt to get with my remaining 20 feet of movement as close to him as I fucking can.
Sure.
Obviously can't enter in his space for mechanical reasons, but like
You can get within 5 feet of him.
right
sure.
into where I'm aware that he is, and I am just going to once more just shoot my hand into the dark and try to throttle his throat.
Sure.
The old grappling, one could say.
I would say with disadvantage.
Sure.
Because Stark can't see him. You knew roughly where he was, but you're aiming for a kind of specific thing, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I'd say with disadvantage.
Cool. I have advantage, so we'll flat roll it.
Sure.
Oh. 16.
17.
There you go.
One of them won one.
Mm-hmm.
Wait.
Yep.
One of them, 1, 1, 1.
1, 1, 1, 1.
1, 1, 1, 1. 1, 1,
Oh,
1.
1, 1, 1.
0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0.
Not very binary.
Can he see in magical darkness? He would be blinded.
Sure.
Yeah.
And have disadvantage.
Darkness rolls are really weird.
Correct.
Sure, he would have disadvantage. Fair.
Darkness is not super great.
He rolled the same thing.
Cool.
See?
A slippery little guy.
That works the same. I think technically it would just be you have advantage though, right? Because darkness, he can't see you, so you have advantage on the attack. You already have advantage on the attack, but you have disadvantage because you can't see him, so you'd be left with 1 increment of advantage. Instead of disadvantage.
Yeah.
I mean, in this case, it's effectively the
fine.
same, but I think it would technically be just advantage,
Yep.
not him disadvantage.
Sure, that makes sense.
That might matter, though.
Yeah.
It's fine. So that's Olaf's turn. Go to Chessa.
This is so bad.
You'll be fine.
Just go back to bed. Someone's
Well,
gotta get along with it.
I'm shrouded in darkness as well at this point. I'm gonna run towards where this guy was.
Which guy? The guy that cast the darkness?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if you can answer this question or not. I'm gonna ask it. Did he look strong? Did he look like a strong guy when he looked like
Describe his muscles.
like how strong did he look?
Sure.
You don't have to give me like a specific answer.
You know
just-
what? He did not look very strong.
I'm gonna try and tackle him.
Yes! Take him down.
Just gonna-
Yes, go for the ankles.
I guess we established you with advantage, him flat roll, right?
I think I
that's-
would have a flat roll at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she doesn't have any innate.
I have
Yeah,
no
I have
idea.
innate advantage from my feature. She does
Sure.
not.
If you want to do that, I don't know how you want to do it, but
I love
Yeah,
this.
darkness rolls are terrible. We
It's-
use completely different ones in my games too. So it's really whatever you wanna.
I think you would have disadvantage trying to hit him, and he would have disadvantage trying to avoid you. So we'll both roll with disadvantage. 10.
no. I think that's strength, right?
It's
For
athletics.
Athletics.
Mm-hmm.
9.
Mm-hmm.
You run, dive forward where you think he is, and you close your arms, and you just. He's apparently not there. I was so excited for that to work. I really was.
I rolled a 15 and a 10, but I have a
Aw.
-1.
I rolled a nat 20 and an 8.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All
He's
right.
definitely stronger than me.
Well, that's going to be Chessa's turn. Now we go to Teleporting Boy. Teleporting Boy.
What are you doing back up? Get back down.
Technically, you're still on the ground, so.
Yeah, you're still on the ground.
He
You're
doesn't
also.
know-
Aren't you within the darkness as well?
No, I think the cube's next to. Well, I mean,
No,
yeah.
The
No, no,
magical
no.
Yeah,
darkness
yeah, no,
is
I'm in
60
that.
out,
Yeah.
yes.
No.
And he's not.
He is not. See, he wouldn't be able to see.
He doesn't know what's happened.
Yeah, he can't see in.
He just saw force energy fly out of
Yes.
the darkness.
Yeah, he did see a beam of force energy fly out
Sure.
and strike him in the face.
He would. He's gonna step back out of the darkness.
He's not in it.
He
He's
is
not-
right
He's not in
outside
it.
of the
He's like just
darkness.
at the top.
Oh, sure.
he's not in it.
Sorry. So yeah, he's not gonna step into the darkness then. He is going to. I lied. He is going to step in the darkness.
Cool.
And he is going to attempt to hit Minerva on the ground in front of him. So you're prone, which gives advantage on melee.
Okay.
But he's in darkness, which gives him disadvantage.
Mhm.
So it's going to be a straight roll.
Okay.
He's going to try to stab you with a sword.
How would he know that she's back up or not?
He doesn't.
He doesn't.
He could just straight be murdering an unconscious person on the ground.
It's going to be a 27 to hit.
Why? Are you,
It does.
I
What?
don't know, Sarah.
Get rid of those.
18 on the
No,
die.
put it back. Put it away.
So he's
Embrace the
stabbing down. That's 7 piercing damage.
Then I make a con.
No, that was for the shot, wasn't it?
15 necrotic damage.
Back down again.
Stabs the sword down into you once more and pulls it out.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's going to step out of the darkness.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
So that would be 10 feet of movement. He's going to spend... Actually, no, he would stay in the darkness. He would stay there. He's not going to run away.
Mm-hmm.
He would stand there. Absolutely. And that's the end of his turn.
Cool.
Coming back around to the top with Stalk.
Alright, so he is in the dark. It's been a full turn and he's moved since. He's in the darkness still?
Which one? The teleported
the
boy?
teleporter guy. He
Yeah,
stepped
he's still in
back
the darkness, yep.
Okay, so I would not have seen him step out or in.
You would have seen him step in. Because he was just outside of it when the darkness started. He had to actually step
You
in.
can't see anything in the darkness.
Yeah, you
You're in
can't
the
see in it,
darkness.
so I wouldn't have seen him step in at all. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm going to try to walk over to where he just was, though. So, because he's around the same spot. 20, 30, and I'm just going to try to grapple over there. Grab somebody standing.
Sure. Yeah.
So, yeah, I'll just run over and try and grab someone.
Same thing as before. We'll do both disadvantage. Right?
Yeah, he doesn't see me. I don't see him. Yes. Oh. How's the 3 look?
He rolled an 11.
Alright, can you sub both if you use the bonus action to attack? Again, like, with 2-weapon fighting, can you substitute both for a grapple, or is it only when you get extra attack?
I'm not actually sure. I'm gonna say you can substitute it, and if we have to go back and say that's wrong later, we can.
Actually, I don't know if the first attack would count as an attack with a light weapon, since it's a grapple.
A grapple, not
Yeah,
We have ruled that hands are light weapons because I have been able to punch
Sure.
two-handed.
Sure.
yeah, so I guess it's your call. If I,
I'd say you're able to make a second grapple
I'll
check.
just try and grab him again.
Because you're using your hands, which are a light weapon, to make the grapple. See?
Yeah. Grappling is already not that strong.
Right.
Giving it an opportunity to at least mean literally anything is not a problem.
Sure.
I'll try and cripple him up again. Is that it's a nat 20 and an 18. So, 17.
He rolled at his highest would be an 11 again.
Great. Alright, I'm going to wrap him up.
Yeah, sure. You grapple him up into like he has no idea what's holding him because 1, it's darkness and he can't see. 2, you can't be seen anyway.
Mean beans.
So
Give him the mean beans.
So I will, after I get a grip on him, I'm going to use my Tabaxi ability to double my speed back to 30 and drag him 15 out of the darkness away
Sure.
from them.
Yeah,
That
you
way.
drag him out.
So, I guess there's
A
one
half
more.
cube. Yeah.
All
It should be
right.
hilarious for Crom. Just see this guy getting dragged backwards by nothing.
I was gonna say by a cat, but no.
Yeah, no, by nothing.
There's nothing there. Cool. And then we're gonna go to Crumb.
Fuck it, I'm taking a shot at him.
At the one that's grappled.
Yeah.
I have a 90 feet of dark vision, so if I can see Crom as I'm dragging him out, I'll try to spin him. Just like
Sure.
for flavor.
Sure. Yeah, you drag him out and you see Crumb. You turn and point him towards Crumb. Go ahead and make your attack roll. Please don't nat one.
It's fine.
Yeah, no. 5.
Yeah, 5 unfortunately isn't gonna hit. So you watch your your short bow arrow fly into the darkness and just kind of continue.
Watch your short bow.
You just take the short bow and eat.
A lot of eating.
Yeah, lots of eating. It's the end of Crumb's turn. Son of a bitch. I goofed. I skipped over my guy. The
Which
guy
one?
that just dropped into the water.
Cool.
Oh yeah.
He's incapacitated, so he can't do anything anyway. So it doesn't matter.
Breathe
But he's
the
gonna
water.
float 5 feet down
Cool.
the river.
Absolutely. He wasn't able to catch a breath. So 1 round of
Yeah,
not
what's his
breathing in
con?
water. What's his con mod, sir?
I mean, I guess you don't have to tell us, but you know how many rounds
Yeah.
he can live.
At the end of his turn, he can repeat the saving throw.
Sure. Okay. So
Wisdom, I believe I had said previously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
13.
13 passes. So
Oh.
at the end of his turn, he will no longer be incapacitated, but he is sailing 5 feet down that way inside of the darkness.
Yeah, he wakes up and
Mm-hmm.
ah,
But
Probably-
still,
in darkness, in water.
He probably feels pretty dead.
He's very confused.
Yeah.
That's the end of his turn.
Very sensory deprivation.
So then we would do Crumb. And then after Crumb,
I mean, I'll take another shot at him.
You're good. Then we go to Minerva. Who is...
Oh, wrong guy. Hello.
Go ahead, please make that with a D4.
Good night, Moon.
There's a 4.
Ooh, alright, well there's one fail. And that's Minerva's turn. And we would go to Flint.
No, it's the
No.
other guy.
This guy just tried to wrestle.
You're right. How am I skipping my men?
I mean, you can if you want.
Yeah, go ahead and skip him. It's fine.
My men.
Come on.
He's just scared and confused.
So
right
it's not
now.
Teleporty Boy or
Drowny man.
Riverman. It's the other one.
Darkness Boy.
The one, the one that
Yeah.
casts darkness.
Yep.
Magic Man.
He's not currently grappled by you, but you tried, right?
Correct,
That's
yeah.
what happened
I
there.
also tried.
You also tried, right? He's gonna slash forward with his short sword. He's I can't say he's gonna try to hit either of you. He knows both of you were there, but he doesn't know he's gonna hit somebody.
Sure.
So we'll just roll with disadvantage.
Yeah. Do you want
And-
to odd or even for us?
I was gonna say we'll roll at disadvantage, and if it even crosses a threshold to hit one of you, it will. Like it'll hit that one.
So he's swinging in a wide arc.
Right, because to hit Sarah, the roll to hit is very low. To hit Olaf, it's very high.
You got
So
it.
in the event it crosses both, then I'll roll to see. But you know what I mean? It's fine. We got. Okay. It's a 13.
No.
Slashes into the darkness, coming up with nothing. It was a nat 20 on the other one, so thank God for disadvantage. And that's gonna be the end of his turn. So then we would go to Flint.
I'm gonna use Healing Word again.
Sure.
What an angel.
For the exact same amount, 8 points.
There you go.
Welcome to the land of the living.
God.
And I'm gonna
How many? You've gone down, what, like.
Twice.
No, I mean, in the past.
In the past, like, couple sessions,
In this
she's got
dungeon,
that,
it's been like 6 times.
Yeah.
It's
I'm
hysterical.
gonna drag you 15 feet that way.
Into the darkness.
I'm still in the dark.
Come with me.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold my Eldritch Blast and see if I see anybody. I'm just gonna like hover over Minerva's body and just spin around and hope I see someone at some point in the future
Don't come
eventually.
close.
That's it for me.
Sure. So after Flint, we would go to Crumb.
Nope.
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 I will gladly take another shot again.
I meant Olaf.
Do you have this written down, DJ?
You're right.
Fine. I meant Olaf.
Are you trying to remember off the top of your head, or are you?
No,
am I?
I have it written down. You want to know? Honestly, you want to know what it is? It's that both of their names are 4 letters.
Mm-hmm.
That's literally it.
Okay.
One of the letters is the same.
Kromlov.
One letter in both words is the same.
Are you,
And
writing, are you writing in all caps?
No. So
they-
the way I actually track my initiative, I don't write down like this number, this number, this number. I draw 3/4 of a square. I leave the bottom open because that's where I am. And then I write the numbers in. I make the ledger lines to where it's 1 line for Mike, 1 line for her. And then I actually just write along the table as I'm seeing it. So like I've got 23, 13, 28, 8, 11.
Then write a list after you're done of all the.
Oh, that's
In order?
easier.
No,
No,
it's
it's
not.
not. Clearly, it's not.
Everything you just described, I hate.
I've had the initiative here the whole time.
I got lost.
So I draw a
Halfway
photorealistic
through.
picture of a house.
You can,
And
there's
then
a
I draw the
tracker on
picture of the
D&D
tavern.
Beyond. You can.
It's clearly
It
not
just
easy.
drags the campaign in.
It's
You can just
really
put the
cute.
numbers.
It's really not that hard.
We'll show you how to do it later.
No.
Like you got number.
I'm gonna drop my shield and punch him in the face.
Sure.
It's an 18.
Yeah, the one directly in front of you.
Yes.
That's with disadvantage. It's an 18.
Yes.
Yeah, it's
Good.
like this.
Doesn't work. Don't do that anymore.
Why?
Can I see? Can I see your piece of paper?
Throw it. Just- Big ol' X.
8 bludgeoning damage.
All right.
Make a con save.
Ten.
Cool. He keeps his concentration. I'm gonna bonus action and punch with my other hand.
Go ahead. What was the last damage you did? 8, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I gotta pee again.
19.
Yeah, to hit.
Try that.
4.
That's too much work.
4 bludgeoning damage.
Describe how you kill him.
How much health did this guy have?
12.
The one that.
The one that cast the darkness on himself? Yeah, 12.
Bop! Bop!
Give him the razzle and the dazzle.
Dude just straight crack his jaw. And just like as the second hand comes through with the uppercut and the darkness
Fucking
just
lights are
fades
flashing.
around. Just like red-eyed fucking Olaf punches this dude's fucking head off.
How
Yep.
mad is Olaf now? Just like, and he died.
He's already fucking dead, Flint! I'm gonna leap onto the man in the river. You're next!
Sure.
Olaf up the top rope! I don't care anymore, Flint!
I'll even let you. Fuck it. Go ahead and make another grapple check.
You got it.
We can't do this again.
Oh god.
What do you mean?
I can't fly anymore.
Dirty 20.
Yeah, you fucking. I'll give him disadvantage because he's not he just woke up from being incapacitated. He can't really move too well in water, you know.
Isn't
Uh,
your rope still tied off?
He rolled double 5s, so
Very good.
No, I wouldn't be. I would have picked it up.
I'm gonna pee real quick.
Unfortunately.
The
Close
darkness
line.
fades.
Darkness fades.
Yeah, I'm gonna blast that guy with my held action in the
Yeah.
face.
Let him pee and
I
you
got
can
him
have
full
your
Nelson.
attack.
Get him.
I'll just wait till.
It's a 16 on the die.
And it's teleporty guy.
Yeah.
Yes, plus
That-
6, so it
Yeah,
hits.
it's gonna
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, 9 points.
Fuck that.
Oh, cool. That's an easy number to. Oh, my pencil.
It's very important to him.
So many times I just want to ask, what are you? Oh, my pencil.
How did the tides of this battle turn so quickly?
I punched that guy.
They did. This guy's not bleeding yet.
Yeah, dude. Yo, that guy has like 110 health. That fucker had 12. What?
I wonder what I did to this man that he felt the need to kill me twice.
Just hearing him giggle while he pees.
So you may think that has something to do with the situation at
It's
hand.
just him.
Nate's
It's
just
just what he does
does.
when he pees.
It's actually the sound of him peeing.
Yeah.
It's a party trick.
He can throw his force.
Is he a leprechaun? Or like,
I don't think he goes camping. He goes, he's like, oh, I gotta go take a piss. You just hear.
other campers are like, we heard voices in the woods last night.
Oh yeah, dude, fucking.
Cackling in the woods.
Yep, that's the origin of hags.
Yeah, DJ's laugh
DJ's
pissing.
peeing in the woods.
It's laughing.
Lady.
Same, Vulpix. It's gonna be a very good day when it arrives.
Alright. I've returned.
Yep. Don had used his held action. It was me. It goes to Sarah.
Chessa, yep.
This guy's dead.
Yep, that guy is.
Very dead.
Olaf just jumped back into the river.
Yep, we're doing that again. And landed on
I'm
the
not
guy.
remotely unconscious this time.
Yeah.
You're
You
also
were-
Yeah.
you
you're
were
also
when you
not
jumped in the river.
gigantic,
Yeah.
so that's also a plus.
Still wearing heavy armor.
Yeah, I'm a very strong man. I will crawl my way through the stone riverbank if I have to.
There is no riverbank. It's just...
We got rope.
I will axe my way into the fucking walls and then create my own handholds.
So... Oh my god.
Is that cube still in there?
Yeah, what's up
Yeah.
with that cube?
It's still there.
It's just,
That just chilling?
it's just
Oh.
for aesthetics.
Oh, I forgot about the cube.
No, you didn't, DJ. It's fine. Just leave
It's
it.
fine.
Just leave it. It's fine. It's not
It's-
even there anymore.
It's fine
What's up with
because
the
you
dust
had
stain? No, it's
already
fine.
been knocked from the damage. So no matter if because it technically it only counts as another double. I'm not sure if this is the official ruling. This is the way I view it. If it has multiple instances of damage on the attack, in my eyes, because it's multiple types of damage from one attack. It's not a different instance. It's just a different type that occurs simultaneously.
Okay.
Whereas if it were to attack you again, that would inflict the crit double fail.
Correct.
You're in trouble. Now, with that being said, that black square is going to do a thing because I forgot about it and it needs to go away. So I'll just resolve that real quick.
Wait, where would it have done...
The second time it attacked Minerva. That's when it would have done a thing.
The cube?
Yes.
I didn't even know the cube attacked.
And it will,
I did because I
When the
died
guy-
every time I had the chance to.
he's
Would
going
it have hit
to,
me or her?
it would have hit Minerva.
Okay.
As he stabbed in with the sword, the cube would have moved and converged on Minerva and just kind of like covered her before dissipating. You're not actually taking this damage. It'd be 21 necrotic damage is what was rolled. But you're not actually taking that damage. Just to put in perspective what the damage is. So now that all that's over,
Yeet!
Get the fuck out of here!
now it would go to Chessa.
Yep.
Good.
Yep.
Great.
Not really feeling myself at the moment. I just tried to tackle a guy who's now dead in front of me.
Yeah, but no one saw. For all you know, you tackled him and he died.
He
You
took all
tackled
the
him
damage.
so fucking hard
He's dead.
that he
did
died in your arms tonight.
Should have been something dead.
I feel like that's mean.
This
Flynn
this
right now.
situation with
Yeah.
Flint.
Just keep dying in his arms.
Yep, it's fine.
I'm gonna
There, you're
turn
better.
around. I'm gonna run towards this invisible guy or
Teleported boy?
dude. My 30 feet.
Yeah.
So I've still got him gripped up.
It's their 10-foot squares.
Yeah.
So
Oh, 30?
yeah. So one
One back.
One back.
Yep.
As long as within.
Okay.
Yeah. So and then I'm gonna cast frostbite on him.
Oh,
Face.
teleported boy, right? Sarah,
DJ,
I need you to try not to yell.
I can't yell.
It's a nat 1.
Oh,
It's a happy yell.
it's a happy yell.
was gonna be
I still
funny.
can't yell. I have stitches in my mouth.
That's why I said please
Would
don't
you like me to
yell.
yell for you?
No, it's okay. Yeah, that's gonna do the thing. Does
Yeah.
that?
Uh-huh.
Cap and roll.
So it's gonna be 10 points of cold damage, and he has disadvantage on his next weapon attack roll. Maybe
Cool.
before the end of his next turn.
Cool. Yeah, so you reach your hand forward and you watch as the frostbite rises up off the ground and heavily, like, wraps around his legs, and you see them blacken and freeze. And it's not a good time. That's the end of Chest's turn. This guy's dead. So now we're gonna go to
Teleporty boy.
yes, teleporty boy.
Start teleporting.
Teleport body.
Teleport Thotty! Daddy, the teleport Thotty.
So he can now see. He's standing in front of Minerva.
No, he's not!
She's not.
He's
Oh,
grappled
you're right.
by
That's right.
stuff!
That's sorry.
He's in a full Nelson by an invisible man.
By an invisible cat.
Go for you, bitch!
Needs to just move.
I still see you!
Why do you know my name?
Oh my god!
Teleport
Oh,
boy goes,
Rico
fuck you,
Block."
Chelsea! Yeah, that's right, I know!
Amber says
to be clear,
hello!
either way, I'm standing over her,
Right.
watching.
And I just
Yeah,
cast a
he
spell.
knows.
Balls out, dude.
Admittedly, I forgot that
Mass
Stalk.
Effect, it's my dead sister!
Gotcha!
Sure. So he's
Being absolutely amazing. Fuck crippled. Hand crossbow.
He takes his sword and throws it from the hip.
Quick draw, dude.
He's gonna,
So he's only 20 feet away from Minerva. But he has 0 movement speed.
Take the shot.
Take the shot.
you doing that as Mickey Mouse last week. Take the shot! Anyway, sorry. He's grabbed by, Now here's the question, does he try to escape or does he just teleport out of it?
Because your movements.
Yeah, I mean, can he teleport out of it?
Teleporting doesn't consume movement. So
Yeah,
if
why would he fight off if he knows he can leave?
Yeah,
Do I go with him?
Yeah, I was gonna say, if he's grappled, just still go with it.
I don't think
These
you
are all questions for you to answer.
Right?
I don't think you would. I think he would just
Swear to God, if he
disappear from
teleports
your
behind me, I'm gonna kill myself.
I'm literally standing over top of you.
She's got legs.
He's
dude.
not gonna.
It's fine if he does. I think it'd be funny.
Is it me?
It's gonna.
Yeah.
You did just frostbite his legs.
Yep.
He has disadvantage on the attack roll.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna teleport behind you.
Yep.
So he would be unseen, which gives advantage. So it's a flat roll.
Yep.
And he rolled a 14.
That does not succeed.
Fantastic.
He slashes forward with his sword and misses, slashes the air next to you. He, that's the end of his turn. Then we go back around to the top with Stalk.
Is he bloodied, by the way?
Teleporty boy?
Yeah.
Yes.
Actually, yes. He would. Yes.
After my frost damage.
Yes, after your frost damage, he would be bloody. Yep.
What does this guy do? Don't think I can get close enough. Yeah. Alright, so then I will move my 30 feet, which will only get me to there. So I think he's just outside of the range of throwing my daggers normal, so he can't see me, but I'll have disadvantage, so I'll make straight rolls. And
Sure.
I'll toss 2 of my daggers.
Oh, jeez.
At Teleporty boy, right?
Yep. Well, first one's a 25 to hit,
Definitely hits.
and the second one is a 10.
A 10? Yeah, the 10 will not hit, unfortunately.
Alright.
I want to see for a chance. that I
So
can
the
hit them.
first
No.
one will be for
You're fine. Totally fine.
12 damage.
Cool. I don't need the calculator for that math. Cool. Yeah, you fling your dagger forward into the, ahead of you, and you see it stabs into the... He's not facing away from you. It would stab into the chest region. the upper chest head region.
Mm-hmm.
Slashes the side of his face. He's gonna have to get a Nelly Band-Aid now.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else on your turn?
I am down to 2 daggers, so I'll use my item interaction on this turn to pull out 1.
Sure.
Get ready.
All right. Then we go to
Glenn.
Morning.
Bless you.
Thank you. We're gonna go to dude floating down the river with Olaf on him. He's just gonna
Be grappled.
Hmm?
Be grappled.
He's gonna be grappled.
Uh-huh.
He's gonna slash at you with a short sword.
You got it.
He's gonna go twice.
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
Are we underwater?
Huh?
Are we underwater?
I think at this point you had just I'm gonna say you just landed
Yeah,
on
just
him.
as I land on him, he
He's
reflexively is going to be slashing at me.
Yeah.
You got it.
I
I had dropped my shield.
All right. One of them is gonna be a 26 to hit,
Absolutely.
and then a 13.
No, sir.
Okay. You can take 9 piercing damage.
You got it. The old slashing piercing damage.
Yield.
6. And 6 poison damage.
Do I make a con save against the poison?
It's...
Or just on the hit?
Yep, it's on the hit.
You got it. 6. Cool.
And that'll be his turn.
Fantastic.
Still grappled, still floating down the river.
Yep. Are we sinking now in your eyes after his...
You would start to, sure.
Cool.
That's the end of his turn. Then we would go to Crom.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I'm gonna go ahead and stow my bow.
Mm-hmm.
I'm all the way out in the darkness, in nowhere. Yeah, I'm just gonna scream in my pained, horrible, distorted voice in Elvish, surrender right now. And I am going to, you'll see sparks and embers start culminating, and then this beast grows out of the ground on fire.
Sure.
And then I'm going to tell it to... Where does it go? Let me just make sure I got the right amount of... No, that's it. I'm going to tell it to Flame Seed.
Sure. Where's it flame seeding at?
It's Flame...
Teleported boy?
Yep. So it's going to use its movement on its turn. That's within 60, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yep, exactly.
And it's going to spit out fire at it.
Mhm.
At you. It's a 19 plus 6.
That'll hit. Man, everyone's rolling really well tonight. Except for the one dude rolling that one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm only rolling well when I can flat roll. He's going to take 8 fire damage.
Sure.
You took some cold damage. You took some fire damage.
He doesn't know what's going on.
It was all over the
It's a
place.
Katy Perry song.
I need more and less blankets.
I have a fever. Alright. So that's Crom. And we're going to go to whoever is next.
Minerva.
Minerva.
If you look at the list that I gave you.
No. No.
Did we say that we're ruling 2-weapon fighting as like if you do a grapple and also like punching?
Yeah, if you're
count?
throwing hands.
What do you mean?
Like so in place of 2-weapon fighting,
Right.
I can grapple and also like throw a fist.
Sure.
Okay. So as a bonus action, I am going to channel divinity on Mr. Disappeary. Which means that I gain advantage on attack rolls against it for a minute.
Your vow of enmity or whatever.
Balvin.
Yes.
Um,
Anemone.
Before you do that, you're pretty far
Yeah,
from
you're
him.
far away.
True. Okay. So
I don't think you can make it to him if your movement's 30.
well, because I'm like right here. So if I do 1, 2,
Oh.
right, and then 3.
Yeah, because you could move through that person's space.
Okay. So I stand up, nod my head at Flint, and go charging after him. Then I cast Valve-Anonymity.
Is that action or bonus action?
Anonymity.
As bonus action.
Okay.
I'm going to try and grapple him and then punch him in the face.
The punching is your bonus action as an FYI.
Oh, gotcha.
Grapple.
Okay.
So you can just do the.
Or
You can either grapple or punch. Or hit him with your mace.
I'm just gonna go up and hit him with my mace.
Go ahead and
Fuck
hit him
this
with your
guy.
mace.
Yep.
Not gonna hit him with my mace. Maybe, actually.
Please. Please.
It's gonna be a 14 to hit.
Yeah, 14's not to hit.
Why?
Sorry.
Well, good knowing you guys.
Swing your
I
Morning
love
Star
that you
forward.
get up in his face when you're so injured.
I really thought having
he
that,
just-
I was like, I'm gonna
He
kill
just
it.
kind of sidesteps it.
I can't heal you this time.
Fine.
Big bruise,
And
nothing
after-
big
We've
bruise.
got the guy with disadvantage on medicine check. Surely it'll be okay.
Then you go to Flint.
Yeah,
help.
I'm,
It's a straight roll.
I'm gonna,
If anyone's proficient in medicine,
Yeah.
so
because
I'm
I'm
gonna,
not.
I'm gonna
Nope.
move 30 feet towards the river if somebody can move me.
So much throw me in the river when I die.
And as I'm running past, I'm gonna pull out a card randomly from my deck of illusions and toss it next to this man.
Sure. I'm sure you've got a.
I do. Cool. So a veteran appears next to him. So a really roughed up
Tell you about
soldier
the roll.
What?
appears next to this man.
Sure.
Ran to the bathroom for a second and
I'm
now there's
so glad I bought this
The
for
veteran appears.
Just in a puff of smoke.
He's an illusion. Does he speak?
I
Probably.
think he's just a
I don't
little
know.
Captain Hook.
If he doesn't have to be silent again.
Yeah.
Does he have his own willpower?
I control it.
Did I just birth a veteran from my
Just my new
loins?
son, Tony.
He's a,
From my
he's a
daddy.
professional fighter. He's
Can he attack or anything?
He is but an
I
illusion.
don't think so.
so no, but unless he uses an action to look at it and
Discern
passes
it's
an
illusion.
intelligence check, he is assuming that this is a person. So this
So
appears
he'll assume it's real.
correct until he attacks it, and then he knows it's an illusion.
Sure. Then he has to succeed on the intelligence check before he attacks it to recognize that it's not real. If he fails, he thinks it's real and attacks it.
Well, he either uses his action to make the intelligence check and check if it's real, or if he
Sure.
attacks it, the attack fails regardless.
Sure.
So either way,
A veteran appears next to him.
this heavily armored man with a long sword appears next to him, wearing splint mail, and like has scars on his face.
Real haggard looking dude. Guy.
Haggard, but like
Strong.
strong. He's seen a lot of combat and is here to fuck.
I'm seeing my fair share of bloodshed.
Also, I forgot to mention his pants are at his thighs.
And the illusion's just gonna
My long
just fucking
sword.
eyeball him.
Sure.
Real question is, are his balls out?
Obviously.
He's a veteran, Mike.
They're made of steel, but they're out.
It's got like truck
They're made of
nuts.
split armor.
Yeah.
His armor.
So that's my action, is this really strong man appears next to him
Sure, it wants to
to
fuck
try to bait him into attacking it.
That's a good
Instead of
spell.
my
Summon
friends.
strong man.
him. And we go to Olaf.
Yeah, I am,
Surfing USA.
just wrangling this man in the water again like I do.
Uh-huh.
Uh,
the remains of the other one.
yeah, just more in floating.
The other guy.
The other man. How many people have you done this to? Shut up.
So many.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him the old first fist.
Sure.
It's a presidential thing.
I was thinking that same thing.
I feel like this whole D&D campaign is one big euphemism.
It is.
It is.
Yeah, it's a 24.
Yeah, it'll hit.
He also, at the start of my turn, takes 3 bludgeoning damage from being grappled by me, and he takes another 10 from being punched in the face by me.
And this is not Teleporty Boy.
Correct.
No.
This is the other individual that is in the river with me.
Sure. Yeah. So you do that. He's hurting.
Cool. Bonus action and give him a fucking headbutt.
Bonus action. Go ahead and headbutt
action.
it. I think headbutts are very underutilized.
Right? The old 22
That'll hit.
for 4 more.
Cool. You, bam, slam your head into his head.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all are floating down this river.
Yep.
Stand to Olaf's turn.
Correct.
Shessa.
When this guy teleported, he do anything? I guess.
He didn't cast a spell or
He didn't
anything.
cast
He
a
just
spell.
disappeared. And reappeared pretty much immediately after.
He's bloodied at this point.
Shadow Steppy Boy, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. How about the guy in my arms?
He is not dying in your arms yet. Not yet.
Going to the Thunderdome, buddy.
He is pretty well flanked. You could just headbutt him.
I don't know if he's flanked if the illusion's there.
I'm gonna turn around.
Ah! Well, until he makes
doesn't
the
know it's not a person.
Yeah, he doesn't
True,
know it's not
true.
real. So I'd say, yeah, it would apply.
I'm gonna turn around and cast Shock and Grasp
Sure.
on him. Reach out,
Touch faith.
grab him. Would I get advantage on that with flanking since it's a melee?
It's the 3/4 flanking, so it's the
Or
+5.
+5.
Uh-huh.
Is he wearing metal armor?
Oh, that was the wrong dice.
Studded leather.
Oops.
Sure.
It would be studded with metal, but leather is not really conductive, so it wouldn't spread from one to another. That's, yeah.
16.
16 will not hit.
Rolled Zephyr's dice by accident.
Why? Do they even exist in your bag?
It doesn't hit Teleporty Boy? Wasn't his AC way lower than that?
No, that was
That was the other guy.
That was the not teleporty boy, not dude in the river. The one that had like 12 hit points.
I get that they're pretty.
His AC was the one that was really low.
They're cursed.
Yeah, so you grab his leather armor and it just absorbs the shock and doesn't really do much. It's the end of Chess's turn.
Has he responded at all to Crum's
Command of
command
surrender.
of surrender? Yeah.
It's now his turn.
Okay.
And he's going to yell out in Elvish, because, he speaks Elvish. No.
Had a very polite tone.
No.
Right?
No, thank you.
I have a coupon.
He'll say, no, masters don't surrender. That's his response.
Wish he had said that. I really want to punch him now.
It's now his turn. You get your wisdom teeth out has made you feisty. You're over here trying to square up on people.
Crave.
It's made her thirsty for blood.
I haven't had any crunchy snacks in 2 days.
Oh, that's what it is.
She needs the
She
crunch.
needs to crunch bones.
She needs to
instead.
crunch. If it's not chips, it's your face.
Yeah, right.
I'm hangry.
So, it's now Teleporty Boy's turn. He's still grappled by... No, he teleported out of Stalk's grapple. Why am I 2 turns behind every time? Always.
Because you're not using the list.
If your thing spreads light, did it say?
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna say it does. It's fire, right? Like there's fire on it.
Yeah, it's smoldering bone and twigs and
Sure.
shit.
I'll say it's torch, 20 bright, 20 dim. I think that's fair.
So I would be in the dim portion or the bright?
Yeah, you'd be in the dim portion.
Sure. Yeah, I'd be visible.
Sure. It's now Teleporty Boy's turn. He teleported to Minerva.
He's behind
You
me.
did
Behind
not
Chelsea.
teleport to
Chessa.
Minerva.
Leave me alone.
You leave me alone! What did I do?
He tried to hit me last time and missed.
Sure.
Turn, no matter where he is. So Teleporty Boy.
Son of a bitch!
It's like a sport. Keep
Where-
away from Minerva.
Does he have Hunter's Mark on?
He's
gonna be like an encounter like 2-3 sessions from now. It's Teleporty Boy shows up and just murks Minerva.
Just teleports out.
I never forgot.
I just tried to attack him.
I summoned a very strong man.
It's a very strong
He
war
can
man.
definitely take a slash at you and try to attack you. Sure. Sarah, I've got bad news for you.
Did you roll a nat 20?
It's 24.
I hate this man.
Okay, I mean, that's fine. Genuinely.
Why right up on him? It's fine. Oh, wait. Okay, never mind. Go ahead.
It's gonna be 10 piercing damage.
Okay.
I'm gonna hit him too.
Sarah, I'm very sorry.
Sentinel.
Sentinel.
Don't touch my friends.
Sentinel.
I'm resistant to necrotic damage.
Good.
Ooh, yeah.
So
44.
that was. Give me a minute.
It was 10 of the other damage.
8. It'd be 8 necrotic damage, and that is halved.
Very good.
I'm bloodied, but I'm up.
Sentinel.
He's gonna take the 20 hit.
Yep.
Great.
Sentinel. Yeah.
Still
25
hits,
hit.
Break his knees.
He takes 13 piercing damage.
To his leggies?
Right to the groin.
Oh.
Right to the fucking dick. Fuck this guy!
God, what is
He
happening?
literally killed me twice. And then was scoping me out. This man's gonna die.
Sure. That's the end of his turn. We're gonna take it back to the top with Stalk.
Okay. I am going
Bring it
to
back now,
run
Stalk.
forward. I'm gonna run up into that spare corner. And I'm gonna melee stab this time since I'm down to 2 daggers.
One stab this time.
Is he surrounded at this?
I think on that one he'll be
Oh
surrounded.
yeah, he's
Big find.
What? Am I out of the? I can't really see from this angle. Am I out of the range of the?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Back to invisible. That's gonna be a 16, I think. With the
plus the
flanking
5 from
yeah,
flanking.
the
So 21.
Yeah, that'll hit.
And then bonus stab again. That's a natural 20.
Woo! Rip
It's
this
on my
guy.
really bad attack though. That's fine. So the first attack will be for 10, and the second attack for 7.
Okay.
Nothing like critting for 7 damage.
He's very hurt. I mean, he's hurting. But you watch as suddenly holes appear in this man. And well, you can't see Stalk.
Yeah.
Fair.
Oh, okay.
Presumably you could see the floating daggers, but that doesn't feel fun. So I'm gonna say you can't see the daggers either. You just watch holes appear in this man. That's Stalk's turn. So then we're gonna go to dude floating down the river with Olaf.
Oh, that's right. Him before you.
He's once again gonna
We're underwater now.
Yes. So the first attack on this dude. That's gonna be an 11. Second. Wow, this was not a good roll. 15. He just kind of like flings it around, not add anything. Misses both of them. It's the end of his turn. We go to Crom.
I'm going to stay hidden in the shadows.
Sure.
And I'm going to yell back again.
Please.
Come on!
Why not?
What it was for puppies.
Got a cheeseburger?
What if was her master?
It's just the roof with the smiley teeth.
In Elvish, I'll say, if not, then in Giant, I will say perish.
Sure. And
So it's he's just gonna hear, if not, then.
Sure. Language of my people.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Well said.
When you put it that way.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna direct my dude to go in and do that thing again where he fire on people.
Sure, go ahead.
He's just gonna spit fire. Well, come on, give me something good.
I also love Shaka Khan.
Nice. So that's going to be an 18.
18 to hit.
Yes.
That'll hit.
Snack pack. 5 fire damage.
It calls for thee.
Cool. Your thing throws a flame seed at it, and you see it collide into the guy. He's all right. He's still bleeding pretty bad, but that's the end of Chrome's turn. After that, we would go to Minerva.
I'm gonna try and bonk it again on the head.
Go ahead and bonk him on the head.
Here comes the rage.
Whew, that is a 19 on the die.
That'll hit.
You crit.
Do
Vow
I?
of enmity, don't you crit on 19s?
Oh.
Is that a thing on Vow of Enmity?
I thought you get advantage.
Valve.
Isn't it you get advantage and crit on 19s and 20s?
I don't know.
No, I get advantage and...
Crit on 19's drunk.
And deal a critical strike on 19s and 20s. I totally thought that was the thing.
I
No.
think that might be different.
No, that one I just get advantage on the targets.
Sure.
What paladin am I thinking of?
All right, so you take your attack roll. It
I mean,
hits.
no, I know
right?
champion gets
Yeah.
it at 3 for champion fighter, but I really
Hadn't
thought
rolled
that
damage on
Vengeance
him.
Pallies
That's sideways.
were also crit fishers, but it might just be the advantage that's crit fishing.
12 damage. 12 piercing damage.
12
12.
to Teleporty Boy.
Yeah.
Go ahead and describe how you kill him.
So much for.
I just made this motion with my neck, like he just slashed my throat again, and then just wind it up and bonk right on the head.
Yeah, damn.
Sure. You watch his head just kind of.
Good.
He makes the sound of like a cardboard tube on his head.
While he's on the ground, I want to like stomp on his face and then just like crudely slash everything out of him. Just rip that sucker out.
There you go. You do that. And he's very dead.
What does he look like?
Ugly bitch.
Very bloody.
Pallid,
Is he naked?
like
Like,
blue green skin. He's wearing
His balls are out.
fair, fair.
That's the other guy.
He's
like, come on.
blue gray skin, studded leather armor, white hair, light
Purple eyes
colored
or something.
eyes. Looks, I mean, as best you can tell. I mean, this isn't really something you would have encountered before, this type of creature. Best you can tell, it looks to be about like a middle-aged human.
But he doesn't have anything on him other than the short sword.
Just studded leather.
You said human? He doesn't have pointed ears?
He's not human, but he looks to be about a middle-aged human because that's the best thing she would have to base his age off of. Feel me? So that's the end of that guy. He's just gone now. Then we would go to Flint.
Yeah, I'm gonna run and dive into the river.
What?
Sure. You run and dive in the river.
Come on, buddy!
We can't be fishing everyone out of the
Yeah, I
river
mean,
again.
we sailed down 2 turns worth, so we're 10 feet down. So you're probably able to get like
Yeah,
right
how much
behind us.
movement do
We're
we-
also sunk. We
Yeah,
have-
for sure. I'm not trying to get to him. I'm trying to make sure that you know,
Yeah.
I'm in range.
Yep. Yeah.
Be
We're
20 feet on the floor.
Yeah, so I would have 10. So I would go 10 feet that way
Yeah.
and in. So yeah, I'll be right behind them.
Sure, you dive into the water.
Yeah, you see me just.
Anything else?
I'm gonna use the help action on Olaf.
Good.
Sure.
How are you gonna help me?
What's your...
Do it!
I'm gonna put my face into the water and at the guy to distract him.
I already have advantage, but thank you.
You can have it again. Said you faint, distract the target, or another way, team up to make your allies' attack more effective. I'm making noises in the water.
You got it, buddy.
All right.
Just sitting there blowing bubbles.
We go to Crom. Not Crom, Olaf.
All right, he takes 2 bludgeoning damage from me at the start of my turn from Grappler.
Sure.
And then I'm gonna... You said he is not bloody right now, correct? He had only taken 16, now 18 from me.
Ooh, I have an idea actually.
He is not
if
bloody.
you'll permit me
Sure.
some creativity here.
Absolutely.
So
you're
you're
not
you're
going
on
to-
top of him.
Perform
at
an
like
erotic
angle.
dance.
Well, yes.
The dwarven people?
Of course. But you're on top of him, like, pushing him down in the force of the river, correct?
I mean, I would be pushing him down towards the bottom of the river.
Sure.
We are naturally flowing in that way. I'm
Sure.
trying to get him once more down to the bottom of the river so I can bury his face in the fucking rocks.
Okay. So would you say that...
I've mounted him successfully?
Well,
Absolutely.
in the sense, is his head, like, further forward than you?
No,
If you're on
I'm
his
I'm
chest?
so large that, like,
Okay.
how tall is this dude? I'm like 6'8".
He's definitely smaller than
Yeah,
you.
I would be over the majority of his body.
All right. What I'm trying to do is I'd like to freeze a 5-foot block of water so he bonks his head into it as we're pushing him down through the water and takes damage.
Yeah, I mean,
Can I do that?
dude?
Sure, you can place
Lovely.
the ice just slightly outside of his range.
Yeah,
to
I'm
where-
gonna
I
use-
would see the ice.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to use shape water and freeze a 5-foot block in front of him at the angle that they're descending, doing some obviously math in my
I
head.
am gonna
but I'm very
highway
good.
side this dude's fucking head off
Yeah,
now.
so, yeah.
Head on, flat
Absolutely.
right
Yeah,
forehead.
I'm setting you up with a glacier.
Yep.
Titanic
Yep.
his ass.
It's gonna be not Midsummer, the other one. What's the other one?
Hereditary.
That one.
Oh no!
Yeah, so that's what I'm going to do with my action instead, because that's far more fun.
I like it. Sure, you do that.
Thank you.
Cool.
And you're not Crom, you're Olaf.
I am.
Olaf
meet
went
you.
already, right?
Did I go already?
No.
No, you didn't. That's right. Go ahead.
Yes, I did the 2 damage to him from him being grappled at the start of my turns. Seeing the formation of an ice block in front of him, yeah, I am going to just, with my hand, try to strike his head into the block of ice.
Sure. I'll say make an attack roll. Using his head as a weapon.
Good old grappler. That is a 15.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Very good.
That'll hit a block of ice.
My damage plus I don't know what you want to do about the ice.
I'll give it D8 bludgeoning.
Oh, yes. 18.
Sure.
So if his, head is against the ice, kind of a little bit more vertical under the water, do I feel like he's lost any breath from the multiple times I have struck him?
Yeah, absolutely.
Do I feel like he is beginning to go bloodshot in the eyes?
He's
and
bloodied. I can give you that. He's most definitely bloodied.
Does it look like he is straining for breath? Like,
This
do I
is
see
4
veins?
rounds or 3 rounds of him being in the water?
He had the unconscious round. He woke up at the conclusion of his round. I don't know whether or not you want to say that he caught a breath at the end of his round when he did break out of it.
Sure.
But he was incapacitated in it for a full round. And
So
now it has
he's-
been 3 of him and I in the water together. So that is...
We'll say 4 rounds.
Sure.
So he's getting close. He looks pretty like he's out of breath for sure.
Sure. Yeah, with my second strike with my offhand, I'm just going to try to squeeze his throat until his eyes pop. I'm going to try to take his last breath from him.
Make a strength check. Yeah.
I'm so good at those. I'm very good at those. 25.
I had him make a con save to hold his breath. And it was 20, so he's going to fail. Choke his last breath out of him.
I'm just going to bubble under the water at him. Just try to, like, spit effectively in his eyes. Because I can't speak underwater.
You blow an air bubble into his eyes, sure.
Yeah. And just watch his...
The light leaves them.
Yes.
Sure. And at the start of his turn, he would presumably die.
He would go to 0 because he is suffocating.
Sure.
So, start of his turn, I would feel him go limp.
Yep. We'll go ahead and get through initiative until that's wrapped up then. So we'll go to Chessa.
Alright. I'm gonna run over to the side of the river.
Mm-hmm.
That. Where's my... Got nothing. I don't even have a rope.
I got a rope.
I don't even have a rope. I'm going to stand by the side of the river and can I use my help action?
Shout
to-
encouragement.
Yeah. No, can I guess hold my action to help whoever comes over with a rope to fish Olaf out of the river.
Sure.
And Flint as well, because
Yeah.
not two of our friends are floating.
Yeah, and you've had this happen before. You know what to do.
We're experienced.
So we'll go back around to the top with Stalk.
So I'm over there.
Yeah, I'll use the dash action, I guess, and I'll run over to the riverbank and get my rope out. And I guess it would be the item interaction probably to grab it. If I have bonus action, if I can hammer the rope in again.
Since you have
Just do
Tressa
that.
helping you, I'll say yeah, you can do it as a bonus action. Sure.
Yeah. So I'll just hammer the rope into the quarter there and throw it out toward the water.
Is the hole from before still there?
Yeah, same hole.
Yeah, you toss it out to Olaf. That's the end of your turn.
Yep.
We go to Floaty Boy, who takes a breath of water and drops to 0 hit points, goes limp. You feel him go limp in your arms. A rope just flew out into the water near you.
Very good. Do you want to come back to me then in initiative sequence?
I think at that point, honestly, because we're getting close to the end anyway, I think we can kind of streamline the last of this and say what would happen is, we'd get to Olaf, you'd pull yourself out, dude would just keep floating down the river, or would you take a different action on your turn? Because if you're going to take a different action on your turn, we can...
You're a mean one. I am going to dig my fingers into his throat.
Sure.
Just fully attempt to squeeze as much out of him as I can. And then fully limp in my arms, I would attempt to bear his weight and swim he and I back towards the rope.
Sure. Okay. So you hold on to his throat and begin dragging this limp, unconscious man through the water back toward the rope. I think we'll end it there for tonight. That was fun.
Just
Again, I'm sorry I had to assault you all during a long rest. Mostly Minerva, though, to be honest.
We'll just go back to sleep afterwards. We weren't disturbed for more than an hour.
At this point, we'll just start piling corpses up, and people are gonna stop fucking with the ship covered in corpses.
Seriously, don't you learn?
How many times do we need to teach you?
How many times do I have to drown your enemies?
They will tell stories of us.
Right?
Don't go into the caves, and if you see a ghost ship covered in corpses, leave it the fuck alone.
Right?
It's actually not even a ghost ship. It's just a regular ship.
But tale will tell of a ghost ship. How did it get here?
What does it look like? Well, it looks like
Where
a
did it
boat.
come from? Where did it go?
Where did it go from? Ghost ship go. Wait, no.
Ghost ship.
On that note, friends, thank you very much
We're
for
gonna
watching.
get the fuck out of here.
We're gonna leave. We'll be back on Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time for the City of Oceanwalm. Thank you guys very much for watching tonight. We appreciate you very much. And we'll see you on Tuesday. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Bye, friends.
Bye.